And welcome to the Siege Celebrity Shot. My name is Jason Eyes. I'm joined by Tim on cameras.
What's up, man?
And we also have Sean who's going to do your play-by-play commentary for you a little bit later on. He's roaming around here somewhere, talking to the players, talking to the coaches. But most importantly, thank goodness, we are beautifying the show a little bit. Our gracious Miss Hillary Sellers is here to be our guest host. Thank you so much for doing this.
Of course.
This is like twice in a month because you did the
I
soft tip show not too long ago.
I did. Got my feet wet a little bit.
Yeah, well, we're just going to hand play-by-play over to you, and just me and Sean will go to another pub.
Okay, there
Is
you
that
go.
all right?
There
There's
you
nothing
go.
wrong with that. If you can do cameras, too, but we haven't trained you on that. But
Yeah, no.
quite frankly, you're a little bit smarter than what we got already.
Way smarter. Not a little bit.
So let's get to it. You're 9 dart count up. Now, you're not a dart player.
Nope.
All right, and that's okay. All right, we're just grateful and thankful that you tried. But what's interesting about it, we only keep the top 20 players, right? Your hubby, Trev, is number 20.
Oh,
All right, he scored 180. So if you can get higher than 180, you knock him off the board.
all right.
All
Let's
right?
see.
And you can make fun about it forever.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll that tape, see how we did.
All right, welcome to the Siege with our guest host this evening, Hillary Sellers. Thank you for doing this. Greatly appreciate it.
Of course.
Unique situation. You've never played a league before.
Nope.
Have you thrown it at home at all?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So,
I beat the computer one time.
there you
on
go.
Novice once ever.
Have you ever thought about doing like a mixed doubles league with Trevor?
We have talked about it. The main thing is childcare. We have two littles, so that makes it a little different.
If you can make it, I definitely recommend. My wife started playing during COVID, and now that's her Friday night out. So
Yeah.
she gets to go out and have a good time. She don't care about the darts so much, but she likes getting out and hanging out with all the people.
Oh yeah.
What would you say is your favorite thing about Trevor getting involved in darts and being so good so quickly?
I think probably the favorite thing is the fact that when you are doing pretty well, you get to be on the stream a little bit more. So whether that's here, whether that's at state, any of those other out-of-state tournaments, and getting to see him play and be really in his element. And with the kids at home, I always put it on and let them know Daddy's on TV, and they love it, and they get super excited when.
That's got to be the most fun thing, the kids' reactions to seeing Dad on TV.
Oh yeah, yeah, they love it. We had him on the other night at my parents' house, and their TV sits lower than ours, so they could get right up there and see him.
That's awesome. All right, so this is a 9-dart challenge. Basically, you'll throw 3 warm-up darts, and then I'll move out of your way and move up to front. I know you're fairly new at this, and you're not really a dart player, but we're very thankful for you to be here because typically women are better guest hosts than men. Thank you for coming. So we'll throw your 3 warm-up darts, and then we'll get going.
All right. For the record, these are Trevor's darts. Oh.
Sorry to hear about that. I think you're gonna be just fine.
I mean, I hit the board.
Yeah,
That
they're all
counts-
and
that
they're
counts for
that's a
something,
tight group. They're all close together. All right, let's throw your first 3. See what you got.
Hmm.
48. It's a good start. I kind of messed up the camera, so Sean's probably been mad at me. 26.
No.
Got 22. You got 96. Not bad.
Oh man.
Tried to,
Try-
you want
try
to
to break
you want to
100.
break 100?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Well, 96 is not bad. If
Yeah.
you had 9 more darts, you'd beat him.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't bad at all. You got great form. You got great mechanics. And it's just a matter of practicing.
Yeah.
And you don't have to touch the back wall with that back foot.
I know, right?
Yeah, but no, good job. Thank you for doing that. We do
Of
appreciate it.
course.
So tonight is a little bit of a different show we're doing tonight. All right. You had a lot to do with this show. Tell the folks at home what you had to do with this show.
I named it.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Now, Hillary was one of the people that I talked to about this show, Hillary and Trevor, as far as the ideas go. And it's just something a little bit different. We're trying to change it up for you guys at home. We need to do that. We can't thank you guys enough. So we're trying to show a little variety tonight, some names that you all probably know in your communities, some real popular people. And they're going to have a helping hand tonight. So they've been working with their coaches for the last two to 3 weeks. They've had their own message groups going on, talking about what to expect when they get here. The coaches, as you know, are Lee and Trevor, two of the best dart players in Indy. And we got some great teams. Let's talk about what's unique about tonight is obviously we talked about the teams have coaches, but they also have cards.
They do.
All right, so let's talk about the cards. What can you tell me about the cards? Pick one and talk to me about it.
All right. Let's go different. Let's start way over there on the right side.
Okay.
So, number 3, coach plays 3 darts.
All right, so each team gets 6 of those.
Yep.
All right, and they can play it at any time during the leg. They can play multiple of those 6 during the same leg, but as soon as they play it, they don't get it back.
Nope.
So you've got 6 over 13, potentially 13 legs to play. And let's go to our next one.
All right, number 6, your coach plays 6 darts.
6 darts. So in that case, the coach takes a turn for each one of the players that's on his team.
Yep.
All righty?
And that's back to back, correct?
Back to back. All right? Each team gets 4 of those cards. Same as the other ones. Once you play it, you don't get it back. And the last one, Miss Hillary.
Well, probably the inspiration for our leg image there. Our coach plays 1 leg.
Yeah, that's right. Each team gets 2 of these. All right? And
Yep.
the coach can play 1 whole leg for 1 player. Here's the thing. The same player cannot be replaced twice. So they have to play a whole leg for 1 player. The next time they play that card, they play the leg for the other player automatically. All right? And that is the game. So how it's going to work, I hope, if everything goes to plan, is each coaches are holding the 12 cards that they have. They'll have a short discussion before when they want to play a card. They'll hand that card over to Keegan. Keegan will show us the card. And then he keeps the card, and then they don't get it back, and the coach will take as many shots as the card they play.
Yep.
Sound like a fun game?
It does.
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
All right. Before we do that, let's get to know you a little bit better, because these folks are going to spend the next 2 hours talking to you.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe they want to know who they're talking to.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me about Hillary. I know a little bit about your family. If you don't mind sharing a little bit, as much as you're comfortable, tell the folks at home about yourself.
Yeah. So Trevor Sellers is my husband. So we'll get that out of the way. And then we've got 2 littles. So we have Brenna, who is 5, and Baker, who is 2, which hopefully my sister, who is being fantastic, stepping in, watching those kiddos tonight. I think she's watching. I wasn't paying too much
What's
attention.
sister's name?
Hannah.
Hannah. Thank you, Miss Hannah. We
Yes.
appreciate you.
So if my little Brenna girl is watching, hi Brenna girl. And let's see, I work in operations. So I'm an operations manager at a tech company. Salesforce, you might know the big tower downtown.
Yep.
That's where I work. So
You were raised on a farm, am I
I
wrong?
was.
Yes.
Yes. I just actually took Baker, the 2-year-old, to we got to ride in the grain buggy
There
over
you
the
go.
weekend.
Yeah.
So we were out in the fields.
Well, very nice. Well, thank you for doing this, and it's
Yeah.
a pleasure to get to know you, quite frankly, over the last couple of months. It
Yeah.
really is. Let's talk about the players tonight. All
Okay.
right? Let's talk about Team Indy and the way it was put together. These 2 players don't know each other, or didn't know each other before this evening.
Yep.
But Miss Janet Pope, who Tim knows a lot about Janet because she plays a lot out of Mikey's, right? One of our sponsors?
Yes, she's been in our mixed doubles league on Friday night for a few years now.
Have you seen her improve in darts?
Absolutely. Her enthusiasm and willingness to listen, learn, and try to get better is absolutely amazing.
The equivalent of Janet in Lafayette would be Miss Jamie Payne. She's one of those. She's a cheerleader. She's playing a lot of darts.
She's been competing in the contenders and
Yeah,
the Premier League.
yeah,
so-
yeah. She's getting better, and she's getting better quick, right? She really is. Let's talk about the other indie player, though. Carlos Panfili, another one of our sponsors. He's the bar owner of Sidelines. Him and Nikki own it.
Yep.
Now, they were so gracious tonight. They brought over food for everybody to eat. What'd you think of the chicken palm?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. And that's not even the best thing they made. I'll tell you what that is in a minute.
Super fresh bruschetta.
Yeah, that was
good.
pretty. Yeah, that's. I mean, we are blessed. Big shout out to all our sponsors. Checkered Flag. I'm wearing your shirt tonight. A to Z Darts on the rocks down in Seymour. I'm coming to you guys real soon. Need to do some scouting down there, Tim. We need to make a Seymour trip.
Yep.
And Sidelines representing the night with Carlos, and they bought food for us all. That's wonderful. Let's get back to the only player we haven't.
Real quick,
Yep.
just let you know, Monday night at the Steel Tip Draw at Sidelines, Stacy from Checker Flag and Leanne from Checker Flag actually showed up and participated.
Nice.
So when bartenders and owners support each other, it's always a great thing.
Hey, let me tell you, we're all in this together. Yeah, I mean, this thing called life, it's a struggle sometimes, and we're in it together. But the one player we haven't talked about, Mr. Wade Myers. All right, so Wade knew Jaime kind of, but they weren't real close before they met. Wade is a little bit of a character. He's a sound engineer.
Okay.
He's a great guy. All right, let me start there. He's up in Lafayette. They have a little group that belongs to Bud Crystal, is kind of the head of the group, and they all play each other. They all work on their game and constantly get better and better. And Wade, quite frankly, in soft tip, ironically, is starting to get a lot better. But he was originally a steel tip pro. So he's not. He should be at home with a steel tip tonight, but we'll see how that goes. I haven't seen Wade shoot. I think I saw him once, but it was an awful long time ago, and I'm sure he's a completely different shooter tonight. So it's going to be a good matchup. And then you got Lee and Trevor.
Yep.
All right. So
Yep.
talk to me about Trevor. Did Trevor have communication with any of his players over the last couple of weeks?
He did. I know there was a little side conversation happening outside of the group conversation. So I know they had been chatting, and I know it started because, coming up with a team name. So if you know
Tim.
Trevor's favorite things are team names. And by
Okay.
that I mean no.
All right.
He's very just, he and Ben Ferris play a lot, and it's just
Sure.
Trevor and Ben.
That's
That's the
fair.
name. So
All right.
I'm in the same boat. It's just
Yeah.
throw the names.
Team
Well-
Indy. That's
Well,
it.
we went with Team Trev.
Yep.
Right, so the teams got to decide their own name, and the other team came up with their name right away. All right. Team Trev took 3 days.
So long.
Yes.
I gave some really great suggestions.
I gave some suggestions
I
too. I mean, everybody pitched in, but they couldn't decide anything.
No,
Did
no.
they talk to each other? Did he
They
coach?
did.
Is he a good coach?
He probably better coach to them than he is me.
Well, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. All right. Wade and Jaime. All right. Now, I personally know that Lee had a little side group going with these folks, and he's been coaching them up, kind of on the DL. Is that what the kids call it?
That's
And
what
something
the
like
kids-
something like
Well,
that. He's been coaching them up on the DL pretty good.
little birdie told me
Yeah.
that there's a possibility that Janet stepped into sidelines for a minute. Got a little practice in with Carlos before, just
Well,
little birds on the wire.
You can't blame them. I mean, these trophies they're $5 trophies. I mean, and we signed them, so they're $3 trophies now. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, let's get score predictions, and let's get
All
to
right.
the match, and let's get Sean on the mic. What you got? We're playing 13 legs.
Yep.
All right, who's going to win, and what's the score?
See, I gotta go with Trev.
Sure, that's
I
fair.
mean, I live with him, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm gonna go. I think it's gonna be tight. I think we've got good players. We've got a lot of zest.
Yeah,
They're ready to get out there and
a little
play.
personality in the arena tonight.
So I think it's gonna be close. I'm gonna go 7-6. Trevor.
All right,
Team
that's
Trev.
fair. Team Trev. What you got there, Philly?
I'm also going to go Team Trev 7-4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The first time he's ever agreed with someone.
Yeah, that's just not right. I'm going to tell you, Team Lee's going to win, and they are going to win 7-5.
Okay.
All right, Team Lee, Jason, 7-5. Folks, thanks for joining us. Thank you, sponsors, for everything that you do for us. You guys have just all agreed to sponsor us for another season. We are funded and ready to go from here through Christmas, and we can't thank all the viewers and all the sponsors and all the players and the guest hosts for making that possible. So thank you so much. We're going to roll about a 45-second commercial. When we come back, we'll be green light in the arena, and you won't have to look at this ugly face anymore, but you still get to hear that beautiful voice, and you're going to hear Sean's as well. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll be right back.
New shot launch, September 2024. I'll be throwing and reviewing every new barrel paired with the one-piece flight deck system. A bunch of new colors are available now. Very different barrel shapes and grooves going on with the 2 new Celt models and the brand new Roman Empire model. I'll start the leg with the Celt Tyrannus, followed by Roman Empire Juno, and finally the Celt Valor. That exact rotation. Okay, here we go. Tornos gripping in the rear. Yeah, Ton 80. Cue the dance. Thanks, Will. I started with the Tornos for a reason. It's one of my favorites. That rear-weighted carrot shape is the bomb.com. Treble 18 for double 12. Yes. No. Double 6. Yes. Beautiful darts. I expect nothing less from shot. Always focused on decorative milling and making sure to come out with variations of the already popular Celt and Roman Empire series. Good on ya. My favorite's Tyrannus.
His barrel shape. Oh, good.
Nope.
All right.
Hey, Keegan, is it
ladies
cricket time?
and gentlemen, on behalf of Indie Darts to the Point Streaming, I am here tonight to bring you all the Siege
Seems a little fuzzy, doesn't it?
Celebrity Shot.
Is it too loud for him?
In the first leg, it is Wade to throw first.
That's the wrong one.
All the best, game on.
All right. Well, never mind. He just
It is
yells.
cricket time.
No, he's just loud.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Siege. We are off and rolling for Celebrity Shot. Sean Green, joined by Hillary Sellers and the Philly legend, Tim Neal.
What's up, brother? You got to spend time.
You didn't say hi. though.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Hillary.
Hello.
Listen, I was in Philly. They could not stop talking about the Philly legend.
Really?
Just over and over and over again, talking about Philly legend, Philly legend. He's the best ever, Philly legend.
Damn right. No, that's a lie.
Oh, my goodness. All right, things that I love about this angle of the screen is that it's really big and I can see everything. The bad part is that the camera completely blocks the scoreboard on my view. No. It's really funny, though. I just noticed this today. I've
What?
been doing this for how long now?
Well, no, what it is.
Did he scoot it forward or something?
He scooted forward, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Great clothes from Janet. It's only a trip for Sing. You know how that works.
78, 68, 78.
We're
Oh,
playing cricket.
Yeah. Hey.
We're playing cricket, Tim.
I should probably pay attention, huh?
Welcome to the show.
Hey, yo. I hate when we do cricket first.
It's cricket time. Ladies and gentlemen, cannot tell you how excited we are to be back on the show. It's been a couple weeks off. I'm excited for this format. This coaching format, I think, it'll be unique. I tried talking to the coaches ahead of time, and I don't think either of them actually have a strategy whatsoever, which is kind of impressive with how long they've had to think about this. They think maybe the double in, double out, they might play those leg cards, they're thinking.
That's smart. That would be embarrassing if they played the cards and then missed.
Well, hey, listen.
Hey, real quick, big shout out to Landon Garrison, sending 100 stars, cheering on. Let's go, Jamie.
Guys, can't tell you how much we appreciate everyone tuning in with us. It is, it's fun to have you here. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know that we are live for the Siege Celebrity Shot live at the Castle.
I know there's a big watch party going on at Sidelines.
Yeah, I bet.
That's a one mark.
And, of course, early on, let's shout out one of our major sponsors. More A to Z Dart specials coming to you this month. You can purchase the Shot Blaze Dart of the Month and automatically get entered into the raffle to win a signed Michael Smith Achieve Soft Tip Darts in 18 grams. The winner will be announced on November 1st. Good luck. You can also get a free Winmore Fusion when you buy select player darts from Winmore until October 31st. You can also wear pink this October with the October Vibes collection, a spooky mashup of Halloween and breast cancer awareness darts and jerseys. For all things new in darts, check out the Colonial launch. Those are my good friends, Will and Jen. have their new barrels from Colonial. That must be nice. Target launch, the shot launch, and the new 180 launch. Or read their blog on Proper Dart Forum. That's what I meant to say. Just click the banners on the A to Z darts.com homepage. I'm terrible at this. Hillary, you could have done better. I told you.
You're not terrible. You're just a little rusty.
Yeah.
You say that, but I did an ad read last night. I read stuff this weekend. But I'll take it. Thank you. You're right. I'm just rusty. Hillary, you got the last one.
Oh, okay.
There's an outro one just for you. It's don't forget and then everything else I just read.
Yep. All right. I can do that.
So, Hillary, obviously Trevor kind of got you into the game, correct?
Ish.
Did you play before him? Please tell me that's true.
No, I don't play.
You don't play? Well, you do, because I saw how you shot. You beat me 2 times out of 3 in that count up. So please don't tell me that you don't play darts. Do you ever play any leagues or anything like that?
No. The offer has been out there from Trevor, but also got another suitor.
Yeah?
No, Ben Fairs. You know, Trevor and Ben are besties. And Ben was like, hey, if you want to, I'll play with you. So it's been out there.
Do a little switcheroo. Trevor shoot with Jen, you shoot with Ben.
Yeah.
There you go.
But no. Not yet. Haven't done anything.
It was a set in stone no there at the end of the day. Sorry, Ben.
My littles. Well,
Yeah.
Trevor, I got to stick with him no matter what, but I also got to watch the littles most of the time. So,
well, as a husband of a fantastic supporter who stays at home while I get to, live kind of my dream a little bit, thank you for doing that.
of course, yeah. I mean, moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas.
Oh, it takes a
whoever.
village.
Yep. Friends,
That's a great group in the one.
Strangers.
strangers, random people off Facebook Marketplace.
Yep.
Some randos.
All right, we are early on in this cricket leg. They are not shooting very well. A lot of nerves. These are players that have shown some promise in the dart game, have worked on their throw. Carlos, now owning a dart bar,
And
is
he
kind of forced into that.
Shot very well in Vegas at the Phoenix Cup. He won a lot of events.
But steel tip versus soft tip is always a little bit of a interesting switch. But those are great darts from Jaime.
Jaime's actually
Wow.
been the most consistent so far.
Yeah, she's shooting great. I like her throw a lot too.
And I would bet that she would contribute that to playing in the Challenger Series in the Premier League this year.
That's a
Big 5 from Janet.
Big answer there with Janet. Art Boucher, 500 stars. Thank you, Art. Curtis Fosbrink, 250 stars. Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
That's a 2-bar.
Everybody tune in. Cannot tell you how much we appreciate that. Huge shout out. The great thing, I get to work for a lot of great companies, and to see all the people that come over from every single one of those to support is always really special. Jen, hope you're doing well. Modfrog Dart's in there. Appreciate that. Garfinkel, the Picasso of dart jerseys.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Oh.
Is,
Paul
in the
Rogers,
chat.
200 stars. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, was that Nicholson, right?
Yeah, Paul Nicholson.
Paul Nicholson shouted him out. Justin Gates, 1,000 stars. Thank you,
Woo.
Justin. Appreciate you, brother.
Justin, we need to get you back on the show soon. That was a pleasure to have you
We
on.
got a star party achieved thanks to Justin. Appreciate you.
Boom, baby.
Janet's right there.
That's a
There we
1-bar.
go.
Our Evolution Tour runner-up, Douglas D. McKelly, is in the chat, too. 19 years.
The better Neil, Eliana Neal, is tuned in.
Oh,
Her
yeah.
baby girl. She had her first wrestling practice today.
Yeah, how'd that go, Ellie?
She didn't like it.
No? That's fair. See that little wiggle out there from Wade?
I would argue that someone needs to go tell him to scuff up his tips on the sandpaper. I did that for Janet before we started. So
Well, someone has a coach that should be telling him that.
that's
Where's Coach Jones when we need him?
That's true. Janet's wearing Janice's jersey.
Score.
I love it. Caleb Hamilton, 500 stars. Thanks, Caleb. Appreciate that, brother. Tori watching along with us.
Caleb's probably.
It's been like a month and a half since you've been here, Tori.
I heard Caleb's back out in Vegas on some mountain somewhere again.
What?
Yeah.
That must be nice. Rosner in the chat, who's really grown that blind draw at sidelines. Huge shout out, man. You went from really trying to beg anyone and everyone to kind of show up. You had to give away our sets of darts to get people to show up, and now you're almost turning people away.
We'll never turn anyone away.
I said almost.
Kyrie Washington, 200 stars. Thank you, Ree.
Chad Young, couple shout outs. I know he's jealous because his wife is here and he is not.
Yep.
She got to come as a guest.
Tanya's an absolute sweetheart.
Love me some Tanya.
Yep.
Got Tori tuning in. What's up, Tori? Hope you're doing better.
Yeah, we got to add a boom to this dynamite stick. That's the next step. And some glitter to the sparkle.
You want a glitter boom?
Hey, listen. I didn't even know glitter tattoo was the thing until she posted about it like the day after.
David Carver says, CDC staff at the siege. I can see it now.
We're in for that. Let's do it. Let's have a good time. AE and Peter on opposite teams.
Chicago versus New York.
Yeah, you bring two of your local best. I'm gonna guess Jason's in the room as Keegan just goes, "Hey, Dad."
Ben Fair's 1,000 stars for Team Trev. Now all the people in Lafayette remember that.
Yeah, there you go. Ben Fair's 1,000 stars for Team Trev. Love that. You just said that, didn't you?
Literally just said that.
That's so amazing. I was reading Jack Jones' comment above that. I want to thank you for all the support for Darts for Alls this summer. Listen, I have had family members suffer from Alzheimer's. It is a terrible, terrible thing to have to go through and witness. So always happy to help out when I can.
Sean said Tanya Albert Young's the better one anyway. And Chad responds, and Amanda Rosner's the taller one.
Wow. I love it.
Gotta love the banner.
Great close there from Jaime. Again, she's been in fuego.
That's a 4. Oh,
that's
4.
a 1 mark.
Oh, it's closed.
It's closed times 2. Well, times 3.
We closed all of them.
And now it's a bowl race. You can always fall into the 17s and 19s. That's a great fallout already. Another great fallout.
I think she went there.
Yeah. After the first dart, for sure. All right, here's Wade. Wade's picture cracked me up. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
With the dart.
The darts.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wish that I could have showed that better on the flyer.
It was kind of like mob. Remind me of like a little mob pose, like.
Yeah, it was good. Like he's it's almost like a thinker, but like he's thinking with the dart.
Bud
don't try me.
Yeah.
Bud Crystal, Royal Payne, 1,000 stars.
Ooh.
I call Ben. LOL.
I love it.
That's a 1 mark.
Flying elbow crew.
Cheyenne Bland tuning in. Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Cheyenne.
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah. Birthday yesterday. 2 days ago, Sunday. That's a scoring.
Oh, it fell out.
Oh, no. Well, it was a scoring segment.
That's a 1 mark.
I might go back out to the full size, dude.
All right. Where are our captains when we need them?
They just pulled up and started talking. Sean's dying over there. Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention.
Ooh, sorry.
You good?
Yeah. I guess eventually my throat was going to actually give out. It's happened now. Just in this moment.
Ooh.
That's a great 2.
1 mark.
Is it only 1?
Yeah, it's only 1.
Look good.
Let's just stay on the Super Bowl for the rest of the ride.
Hey, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. This is probably not the best camera angle. I saw these guys diddle earlier, and it was a battle on the diddle, let's put it that way, and it was not in the best of ways. But those are 3 great darts.
Right on the 20.
You think the captains are holding on those cards and don't want to use them on the first leg?
No, you definitely don't want to use it leg 1. This is kind of to see how it goes. That being said, if you're team sellers and you have a shot at 5 bowls to win the leg,
Yeah.
do you agree with that, Hillary?
Heather Anderson, go
mean-
JP, 1,000 stars. Thank you so much.
I agree with it, but I'm also like a don't pull the trigger too early type of person, so I'm a little conflicted.
Even like the 6 darts in a row would be a good move there, maybe for Trevor.
Yeah.
And would that force Lee to pull his
It would
cards?
absolutely force Lee to at least do a 3. So that might be a little bit of gamesmanship there too. Those are just on the outside. Those are great looking darts.
Those are target 975s.
Those look pretty. I think if Carlos gets even 1, maybe he takes a look at that. It's an interesting, like, intriguing part of this game that you really got to think about as a coach.
No, I know Carlos. He's extremely nervous, and he said he tends to only play draws at his bar, but he gets extremely nervous and frustrated because a lot of people, because he's the owner, come up and see him and talk to him, and it kind of messes with his rhythm. Hopefully here he can just settle down and play and listen to his coach.
There's one from Jaime. This is where it gets a little bit closer, right?
And maybe that's why they're waiting on the cards. Get that first round out of the way, settle in a little bit. Man.
Janet's having that happen a little bit too often.
Yeah.
That's a good one if it stays. It's a little loose in there. You can see how scuffed up those tips are, though, Tim. Nicely done.
Thank you. Oh, they're using the coach's card.
There you go.
Ooh.
I told you.
So who called that?
I'm
All right.
gonna guess it's
Our first coach's card has been played by Team Lee.
it's got to be 3 darts. How many of these does he have?
Which card was it?
Royal Payne.
Oh,
I'm bad at team names.
It's definitely not going to be Team Trev.
so Lee just needs one bull.
One
to win.
bull. Yep.
I see. That seems like a waste to me.
Well, he's got to hit it,
So are they only doing the 3?
and he does hit it.
In the first leg.
I don't think it's a waste, man. If it's a winning shot in a leg, I don't know how you can really say that that's a bad move to make when this is a race to 7.
Sean, yes, Janet is throwing Lee Jones's darts.
Yes. She absolutely is. Yeah, Lee said that earlier. He's like, I thought about that. I was like, no matter what,
Would any coach like to play
my
leg card? Yeah, all right. All the
my
best.
darts are
Game on.
winning tonight. And then he was like, I've had a lot of people on here that have done that.
Yep.
Hey, how about the CEO of the Championship Darts Corporation's watching along with us, Mr. Peter Cetera?
What's up, Peter? Hope you're doing well. Great job in Philly this weekend.
Sorry, I know I'm your second best or second favorite commentator, but hopefully that's okay with you.
So if they played the 3 dart card.
Yep.
And Lee only used 2 darts.
That's still
That's
gone.
it. The whole
That's
card's
it?
the whole card's gone. Yes, that's a whole.
Okay.
That's the round. Ashley Crouch Jones from the couch with 1,000 stars for Lee.
And it gets it close.
Yeah.
And, yeah, add some points to it early on in this cricket leg.
Now, one thing with Janice, she knows the game and what to shoot. So, I think that strategy-wise, as long as she's throwing her darts and following through and they're not bouncing out, she's
That
gonna be
works.
fine.
Oh, my goodness. These drive-bys are impressive. Yes, sir. That's the best
Wow.
drive-by round I think I've ever seen.
Jamie's been the most consistent in cricket so far.
She has.
If you're going to miss by 2.
That's the rules.
Those aren't just the rules. That's how I live darts. It's the only way I win rounds.
That's a lifestyle for you.
It is a lifestyle. I might as well get that tattooed on my other forearm.
Missed by 2.
Yep. Fans saying, let's go, JP. Shouting out Jamie. Shelly saying, atta girl sis. I guess that is sister.
I'm really impressed with how hard Jan's throwing her
Yep.
darts. That she's really making an effort to follow through.
And you can see it in the way that her darts pitched early on when I was watching her warm up. They were
They were
almost
perfect.
straight up and
They-
down.
and,
Well, I mean, like when she was lofting them real bad. And now they're starting to kind of
Yeah.
going at a much better angle.
When I was watching her earlier, like she was throwing, they were literally perfect angle darts that she could just throw right into. Now, I'm sure she's still nervous, so
She did say she was nervous about them hanging and
Yeah.
falling out. She
Yeah.
was like, "Can I grab them real quick? What happens?"
Yes, you can. The second your hand touches them, it's a counted score. So, actually, if the scorekeeper calls it, that's a counted score.
That's a 1 bar.
Oh, and I know earlier you guys shouted out that the checker flag crew was at sidelines and playing in the draw.
Yep.
Carlos actually plays on Tuesdays at checker flag.
Yeah.
So they definitely all support each other. It's really cool to have our sponsors supporting each other.
Yep.
That's part of the goal for us, right?
And they're some of the great dart supporters in the city.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, Jenna is throwing the dart really well right now.
That's a 1 bar.
Like, it's okay. That
Yeah.
little flyer there, she threw it hard and tried to throw it against that flight. Jamie a chance to close.
Now, one thing with people
Oh, great dart.
drills it.
She doesn't need any more of
Nope.
those. They gone.
Ooh.
She gave a little groan there at the end.
She wasted the second one. That's all right. One thing with people that are nervous, they'll have a tendency to squeeze that dart a little too hard, which will make the dart go wayward one way or the other, depending on how they're throwing. I was talking to Carlos earlier, like,
That's
just
2 bar.
hold it as soft as you possibly can,
Mhm.
and then make sure you're following through. You should be fine.
Those are the things that easily can make it go left and right, is if you're not following through and if you're gripping the dart way too hard. And it is so
That's a
easy.
1 bar.
The very first thing that you'll do when you're nervous is grip the dart
Yep,
harder.
squeeze a little bit too hard.
I never remember that. I never remember it.
No.
No.
See, I think I throw Trevor's darts. I think that I would throw better.
That's a 1 bar.
Janet again. She's got to be frustrated about that. But I feel like I need to find a better dart for me.
That's fair.
I just throw what he has because he has them.
So-
We do have the Black Beauties from Miss Olivia. So I have messed around with those a little bit.
Love OT from the TO.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people like the style of dart that Trevor throws because it's so front loaded, and you can't really squeeze it too hard because it tapers so bad. So you can actually hold it softer and just push it. Use the thicker part of the barrel, which is in the front, to propel the dart to the board. So
Yeah.
I see why a lot of people use that, especially in soft tip. I can't. I don't. It's just too fat in the front for me, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's funny is he says he can't, right? But what he means is I'll need 9 darts to throw a 180 instead of 6.
I mean, I can throw. I mean, they're not. It's not.
Here he goes.
It's not
He's gonna backtrack
comfortable.
now. Yeah,
It's not comfortable.
that's fair. That's fair.
I did test out the Ben Fair darts in there though.
Yeah, Ben has a
That's a 1 bar.
Ben has a great set of darts. It's a straight barrel dart, so and it has
amount of grip.
it has multiple grip areas. So
I
if
was
you're a
gonna
center
say,
gripper or
yeah.
a rear gripper, you can grab it.
I like the grippy, and he's got the grippy going.
Yep. You know,
It's a new thing.
That's
grippy.
that's a technical term.
that's a actual term.
It's a grippy dart. Yep.
2 bar.
The one issue with all darts, but a lot of the grippier darts is as you use them, they smooth out and they wear down a little bit.
Single.
And it's just a matter of adjusting to that as they wear down.
Yeah.
Apparently, Keegan messed up. Another situation where Lee's team is really in the driver's seat of winning another leg. There's no reason to really play a card now.
No, you got 3 wedges.
And
Wade throws a great dart.
yeah, I talked to him earlier. He lofts it a little bit.
Yeah,
That's a 2 bar.
And he's trying to place it a little bit. And I told him stop doing that.
Yeah.
That was my one.
That's a
piece
hard
of
thing to
advice.
tell somebody, too. It's like-
Absolutely.
that's also a product of playing a lot of soft tip. You can get away with lobbing the dart, and you will not get away with it here.
Look at this from Janet.
Let's go. Fill it
3 in
up.
there.
Fill it up.
Keep going. She might switch. Oh, she got 3 of them in there. That's great darts from Janet.
She
You'd
might.
love
She was
to
probably
see
afraid
it.
she might have knocked them out.
Hey, she threw great darts. And Rosner's in there causing trouble on you.
Oh, I know.
I love it. That's the best response. You know, you can just say that out loud. That's the
I
beautiful
know,
thing about
but
having that microphone.
I know, but if it's in writing, it's forever.
All right, that's fair.
I'd like to see Carlos get set.
Yep.
And then extend his arm a little bit and just use just his elbow.
I agree with that completely.
I'm starting to feel like we're holding on to cards for too long. We got a lot of cards still.
We do have a lot of cards. I felt like early on in the match they might hold them a little bit closer to their chest, so to speak. And in a situation like this, there's no real reason for either to play it. Trevor's a little bit too far behind.
Yeah.
Lee doesn't need that one bowl. He can rely on his team to do that because they have time to do that. Maybe the 1 legs might be where that kind of switches a little bit. We'll see.
Yep.
I know that Lee was excited for starting with cricket because it allowed the players kind of get settled in and hit those targets. And I think it's really worked out well for his team for sure. They're about to take a 2-0 lead. And I'm telling you, I absolutely love Jaime's shot.
Dylan Wallace, 100 stars. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate you.
Carlos goes Rumpy's time.
Did he bring Rumples with him?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, at least he's fallen into the 19.
I mean, let's be fair. Those were a lot tighter grouping than the last round.
Absolutely.
Before Rumpy's. So, he's on to something.
I would say if I was his cat coach, I would have English.
His cat.
Words.
If I was
Big
his
words.
cat.
If I was his cat, meow.
The fact that we both did that the right. Okay. Keep going. If you were his cat.
I'd have Carlos just go and close wedges because he seems frustrated on the bullseye and Janet's killing it.
That's fair.
That's just outside.
Yeah, it is. It's right next to the wire. That was it. That was
Hey.
2.
Yeah.
I mean, she's throwing great.
She said drats.
Yeah, earlier she said,
That's the teacher in her.
yeah, her teacher filters is real. She said, shut the front door. It was great. Jaime grabs it.
My aunt is a preschool teacher, and so
Oh, God
she
bless
does
her.
the whole fiddlesticks.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite.
Farfig Nugan.
It has been the thing that has made me not cuss really ever on live stream before. All right, I've done it twice, but that's not the point.
I need to coach this more often. All right, in the third leg, this time it's a 1 with Wade to throw first.
Ooh,
Coaches,
Crispy.
either of you two
that
like
was
to
crispy.
use
That was loud.
card to play a whole leg?
I even turned my mic
All
off.
right. And then it's Wade to throw first.
Wade.
All the best. Game on!
All right, Wade Meyer's
Sean-
going to get us down.
Sean, I don't think you'd ever be anyone's coach.
Actually, Sean, we did come up with an idea of like having the coaches be worse than their players. I feel like that'd be fun and a real opportunity for you. Maybe Keegan can coach you how to properly chalk. Maybe we can do that.
You think he's regret watching?
No.
Funnily enough, I saw that siege where Tim was back there taking
92.
Keegan's spot.
But I was the most monotone, terrible.
No.
No,
You can say it. It's
scoring wise, I was good, but like the way I talk is horrible. Like
No.
horrible. 100.
That's all right. You don't want to bother the players.
We can't all be Keegan.
No. There's only one Keegan.
45.
Okay,
There's
Jamie.
only one
He's-
Keegan Ives.
He's the reason we have the
80
viewership we have.
83 people watching us right now. Otherwise, it would be me watching on myself, and Tim's got hit pulled up. You'd have it pulled up.
Yep.
Yeah, there's another. I think another 60 watching on YouTube. So
Hey, how about that for the YouTube?
and got a lot of watch parties going on too, which is awesome.
John, you said it's a team effort. Now you're backtracking. I don't appreciate that. Also, yes, it was definitely you. I was definitely your backpack. You're welcome. Yeah, I still have not hit a double on the siege. I've played 3 times.
26.
You know.
Never hit a double. Actually, I feel like I've hit a double just at the wrong time. The wrong double.
They had to drive my dad 10 hours out here just for me to win. So.
Hey, that's fair. Again, Jaime has
Okay.
been.
Ooh.
We're not gonna worry about that little guy.
Yeah. Who? What little guy?
Exactly.
That didn't happen.
No idea. I've been very impressed with the ladies. Here comes Lee. Well, I think Lee's bored.
Oh no,
dang
that
it.
was hard on the wire. That wasn't even her
Yep.
fault.
No, that's like the 5th time. Poor girl.
Maybe not Lee. He started to step back there. Maybe it was a fake.
37.
How many of each card do they have? Look at this. Oh yeah,
We got
a lot.
Whole lot.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of.
See,
Yeah,
that's
there's
what I'm
only
saying.
one has been used.
Yep.
Yeah.
They still have.
Okay,
9.
Carlos.
60.
There he is.
Yeah,
Settling in a little bit.
They still have 40 darts they can throw each, plus a whole leg.
I wonder if they have a phone in there watching.
Possibly. I will tell you this: that they did make the statement. At least Lee did, and he's like,
41.
I have no problem never using a card.
Yep.
It's all about the players. And I wanted to look and be like, that's not the point of this. This is it's not do that.
Emma Martin, let's go Los 100 stars. Thank
Emma's
you.
been a huge supporter of Carlos out here so far. I'd love to see it.
My dad said he'll do it again. Have
Hey.
fun and enjoy the whole experience.
Pops, you're in. Hey, I actually got to see an American dartboard live in person.
Erica Pope Idell, 99 stars from the
The
steps.
stairs.
Stairs.
Watching live.
Thanks, Erica.
So I want to know if you guys know why I thought Celebrity Shot was a good name. What is that? Do y'all know what that is a reference to?
Well, so a celebrity shot is when you have someone come in that's like an expert person at it, and they like shoot for the person or do whatever. But I forget what
Yeah.
the actual game show was or the game that it was.
Oh, well, what I'm talking about is not anything official.
Okay.
I was thinking like the MTV Celebrity Challenge thing because I don't watch TV that much. So
Yes, Rosner, chat. Yes. There we go.
There you go.
But I don't know what gets us kicked off Facebook.
None of that.
So, okay.
You can cuss if you want to. It's not like we
So
have the FDA.
that's, well, I'm just not trying to make Jason be Jackson O Castle, get a new name.
It would be his fourth.
let's
He needs a
be
new one.
honest. This is
It's
the
been a
worst. This is the
while.
worst name he's ever picked.
Yeah, it is, and it's been the one that's stuck.
But yeah, that when Jason was explaining it to me, he's like, this, I got this idea. We're going to do this. I'm like, oh yeah, like a celebrity shot. And he's like,
Wait, do you see that?
sure.
Like a beer pong celebrity shot? What?
It was like super fast motion on.
Carlos, you require
Mine did that a second ago.
137.
That's okay. Let's not worry about it. It keeps saying that you're saying celebrity shop, by the way.
Shot.
On,
Shot. Oh, you got captions?
Well, when it's turned off, you do too.
I do too. It's fine.
That's what those are.
I'm blind.
That are coming across the screen.
Everything's fine.
I have a degree in English. It's fine. I can't see words.
So does Sean.
Well, kind of. English education.
I'm English lit.
So so in college, you were the people that we would go to and be like, oh, that's one of the English majors. Like we just knew the difference.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, there was definitely a difference there. And you'd be like, oh, there's the stupid teachers that are in this class.
No, I was an education major for a year. I wanted to do secondary English ed.
Good call on not doing that, just for the record.
No.
Whatever you end up doing, great job.
We
That's a
love
win for
our
sure.
teachers.
I did computer science with an elementary and special ed minor.
There you go.
I would have never have guessed that, Tim.
The only reason I went to the only reason I added special ed is so I could go to teach in high school to be a coach.
Ooh, a
You
triple
know.
19. We'll leave tops. Oh, not going to do that.
Yes, 26 scores.
90 left.
90. Shoot the double bull.
Yeah.
It's either trip 18 or double bull. There's your options.
Yep. See what Trev has her do. Triple 18.
30.
She's right there.
Yep. She's not throwing bad at all.
Wade, you require 61.
I like the 25 for double 18 here.
If Wade leaves an out, does Trevor use a card? Well, he's got a card in his hand.
Yeah,
He's got a card.
For 86, here we go.
Carlos, you require.
Oh, is he gonna make? He's gonna let him do it, isn't he?
Oh,
I think Carlos talked Coach into letting him do it.
I got this, Coach.
It's a bold move, Cotton. We're
Trip
gonna see if it pays
18?
off for him. Because I bet Lee's gonna have a card in his hand. Single 18.
18 for bullseye.
Bullseye.
This would be awesome.
This would be the coolest thing ever.
Oh, he's pulling a card? Oh, I thought.
No. Well, just a little pep talk.
He's like, it's bullseye.
Rosner said Trevor's scared.
Bullseye.
Janice tuning in. What's up, Janice?
Oh, just drags it over to the left. But not bad. Leaves 36. If
Jamie,
they
you
return,
require
Jamie's going to get a look at this. The coaches again, just letting him play.
Double 8. Double 4.
Nobody misses double 4. Oh, just on the outside. Good look at it.
Jeanette, you require. 36.
Jeanette. Why does he keep calling her Jeanette?
It's
Jeanette and Carlos Coach plays 3 dark cards.
Is she going to correct him?
no.
36.
Oh
It's
wait,
Janet.
what card did we use?
It,
Three,
I'm gonna guess
three
the
darts,
3. There's the
obviously.
correction.
Duh.
She just goes Janet. Up double 8 or double 9.
Not if he goes inside again. That's a waste of card.
It is a waste of a card.
E.
These are one.
Sorry.
E.
That was the best commentator's call of all time.
No score.
He
It's a
busted?
great bust. It's a great bust.
Dog.
Wade, you require 8.
Lee's like, all right, I'm good. Oh, that's right there on the wire.
No
That's
score.
18. That's not good enough. All right, Carlos going to get a
you
look.
require 36.
Double 18.
Throw that first one high outside.
Just like that.
Yep.
Happy little accident. 32 left. Double 16.
Little ghost throw there.
Oh,
right there. He thought he had it.
I love it. He does have like an infectious.
You gotta
for
love
this
the
game.
emotion.
Yep.
8.
Double 16's Trevor's fave.
Yeah, but Janet's throwing next.
I know. I'm just saying.
Wow.
E.
That might be a
She's
blocker.
so
That might be a
close.
bad blocker.
Well, that's all right.
What's that?
Double 1.
E. No.
All right, that's better. You don't want to leave it
That's a good
outside on the
bust.
last one. Yeah.
I've watched enough to know double
Danny,
one is
require
not the
32.
answer.
There's a reason we call it the madhouse.
Walk it on up.
Oh,
it's a
no,
7.
25 left. Rosner, I can't wait for Trevor to watch all this back and see all this. What?
No, but like this is what this whole setup is about, right?
Yep.
You have a coach coming in to help somebody. So like if there's people that have been apprehensive to come to the castle because they don't think they're good enough to play, this format should alleviate that issue when you have a coach the caliber of Lee
Yep.
and Trevor and possibly Ben, Adam, that can help you out as you go.
Double 2.
Four.
Yeah, he knew that as soon as he threw the dart that he let it go a little bit too early. Those are always bad feelings. All right, 21 left for Carlos.
Carlos, you require 21.
I would literally tell him just throw at the bottom of the board.
And
Anything at the bottom.
And
other than a
honestly,
triple.
here's what I'm going to say in this situation. If I'm Trevor, I play a card here because you don't want to go down 3-1
16.
or 3-0. Sorry.
That-
No score.
No,
Yeah, bust
no
it.
singles, outs, and steel tips.
There was no way to throw that and make that work there, Carlos. You know what I'm saying?
Jamie, you require
Like it's almost that
4.
important of a leg. You don't want to get down 3-0 and erase the 7.
No score.
I will say to the point of the coaches, I think Lee
Danny,
and Trevor,
require
I don't know Lee
21.
as well as I know my husband, obviously. But I do think that they are where they're at in their games that they can coach to the person. So they're not going to coach someone how they would necessarily play because they don't play the same. And I can just kind of tell with the conversation, especially with Trevor. I know his body language. I know, he's talking to Janet how Janet plays, not how Trevor plays.
Great save there.
So I think that, that's helpful too. They're not going to try to get you to play on their level. They're going to coach you at your
Oh,
your
Lee's
level.
taking it again.
Yep.
Ooh.
Because he knows that 3-0 lead is huge. But you're absolutely right. I actually think that insight's impressive. I just think that in a situation where they have all this opportunity, the last thing you want to do is lose 7-0, you know?
Yep.
And Lee's playing these cards the right way. He's got to hit it, though. Oh, he doesn't. Wasted card for Lee Jones. And that's always the pressure, right? You play the card, and then you don't actually hit it.
Yep.
I love Coach Trevor, though.
I like that dart. I really do. I don't like that one. So Rodner said,
All
don't
right.
forget your first time at Sideline Steel Draw on Monday nights is free if it's your first time.
Hey, there you go.
Guaranteed at least your money back on your first time.
Well, good
Which-
news is that this. Oh, that's
There it
in.
is.
Jamie hits it. That's a 3-0 lead for Royal Payne. Definitely
All right.
Lafayette
Let's run it
off
back.
and running, huh?
This time it's Carlos to throw first. Coaches, do we want to play a leg?
I love how he keeps asking. All right, let's give some huge shout-outs here. Janet Pope, Indianapolis, Indiana, special ed teacher. First of all, huge shout-out to her for that. That is an absolute blessing
All right.
for her to be that person. I work with some great special ed teachers. My mother-in-law's a special ed teacher.
She
and Janet's one of the
retired and
best.
then went right back to teaching.
And you know what? That just shows you that she picked the right profession right away. Great first start from Carlos. I can remember that second little guy. 89 works.
That's a great fix.
She is throwing those Lee Jones Bullet 21-gram darts, and the Pepper Jack cheese balls from Mikey's is her favorite bar food. And shout out, of course, to Erica, her favorite daughter.
30.
And then Carlos, who we just saw from Patterson, New Jersey. I could probably have guessed that. He has that little. He has some Jersey in him, that's for sure. The Magneto Vampire 20-gram darts. He's been playing darts for only 1 year, though. And the shout-outs are to everyone in the world,
26.
which is honestly impressive.
I could see everyone in the row loving Carlos, though.
Yeah.
You know what? You're not wrong. Appreciate everybody joining us here.
85.
I like the pink on those darts.
Yeah.
Those are really pretty. Let's talk about our Lafayette crew of Wade and Jamie here. Wade, sound engineer from Lafayette. We talked about that earlier on. His favorite double 16. He's throwing those Target Rob Cross 23-gram darts. He loves those pretzel bites from Checkered Flag Tavern. Even though I need to shout out that Jason put Checkered Board Tavern. It's okay. It's just one of our sponsors, Jason. Oh, it is Checkered Board? It's a different place?
Yeah, it's in Lafayette.
Wow. That's really close. Playing for 4 years, and a shout out to Rod Sanders and Pam Myers, who might own the Checkered Board Tavern. Sorry about that. Great place as well. Glad we're not sponsored by both of them. Although if you're looking, we do still have more sponsorships available.
We have some bullseye cams available.
And then Jamie is a phlebotomist and bartender. What's a phlebotomist?
Draws blood.
Draws blood. Yeah.
There you go. Ugh. That's impressive already on its own. Double 6 is her favorite double. She's throwing those Vipers 16s conversion tips. Pizza from Magoo's, which is amazing. Name of a pizza place. Been playing for 16 years, and shout out to Rizzo and Riley.
Magoo's is a bar.
Yeah. No, I get that.
You said
What-
pizza place.
Well, I mean, pizza place bar. Same thing. They have pizza there. It can be a pizza
That
place.
makes it a pizza place.
It's a place where you can get pizza, right?
Touche.
Got a question. What jersey is Lee Jones wearing? I actually do not know the answer to that question.
Lee Jones is wearing his official player jersey from Deity Designs.
There you go.
Wow.
That is pretty. We need to get him a new picture anyway.
Yeah.
He literally has his same picture from week 1, season 1 of the show when I didn't know how to do anything related to Photoshop whatsoever. So his picture, put it up there real quick. Look at the difference here between him and everyone else.
Well, did Trevor say anything about using
See how like
Great
messed up
little
that is
grainy.
compared to everyone else? Yeah, exactly.
That's funny.
Trevor did make a comment that he used his old picture and
He
not his
didn't say-
newest.
I didn't see his newest picture in my saved stuff, so I'm gonna blame myself.
Oh.
I even looked for it.
Yeah, his
I
new
was like,
picture
I'm sure he
actually
had
has
it.
our jersey on.
Yeah, I know. That's why I tried to look for it.
Well, at least this one has our hat on. So
Exactly.
There you go.
It was a win-win. Plus,
no,
You-
Eric said
you were
Magoo's
using
is a
a
pizza
picture
place in
that-
Avon. So sorry.
that you
Uh-huh.
said made you look 10 years younger, although you look the
Because-
exact same in
because
person,
it's
which is
10
kind of
years
super
old.
impressive. And then you have Trevor, who wanted to look, I thought a year and a half younger.
I was 100% correct when I say that was the most professional, best picture we've ever
Yeah.
received.
Very
it,
much so.
It was a professionally taken headshot, so that tracks. I just want to let you know. Word on the street is Magoo's is a pizza place.
Yeah, I just saw that.
I just gave you a little DX sign.
But the
How about them
question,
apples?
was,
25.
what is your favorite food at a bar? Not what's your favorite food.
right?
It's a pizza place in Avon, but it is a locally owned bar in Lafayette.
She's from Lafayette, so I'm
Right.
correct.
Yes, you are.
You're
I
wrong,
was,
Mr. Black.
I was pointing that
You're
out
wrong.
to you. Oh, great. Jason's coming over. That means
we're
doing
doing
terrible.
so terrible.
We're doing so terrible that Jason's coming on
He
the
has
mic,
to
guys.
save us all.
We're so sorry.
Phil Stuhan tuning in. It's
What's up,
great
Phil?
seeing you last night at the steel tip draw over at Sidelines.
And we're joined by the man with the legend, Jason.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh,
Hillary,
my
you are
gosh.
doing a fantastic job tonight. Well done.
All right.
Tim, Sean, you guys are about average.
Yep, fair. That's really fair. She's holding her own against us, which is great.
Well, she's married to Trevor. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of quiet.
could you imagine?
No.
Well, let's
Only
ask. Is he
imagine.
quiet at the house?
No.
Yeah. So
No,
they haven't played a lot of cards.
That's a
No.
great shot there
Very
by
much
Carlos.
little cards,
Yeah.
Jason. I think your whole like
I'm-
idea
I'm
of this, you picked
surprised by that.
way too nice of players that don't want to like take other people's
Yeah,
opportunities.
yeah, and that's kind of what it is.
Phil Stuhan, 800
I
stars.
knew when they said earlier when Lee was like, "I'm okay, never playing a card." I was like, "Uh-oh,
Yeah,
this could
That's-
ruin this whole
yeah,
format." For
that's
us."
not the point of the game.
triple 20, double 12 here for Janet.
The point is the celebrity shot.
Right. I didn't name this for nothing.
That's right. Well, it makes you wonder:
66.
are we going to see nothing but Lee and Trevor like the last two
That's
legs?
why I'm wondering if it's going to be like just full on those two.
Yeah.
Little redemption for Trevor.
Triple 10.
Well, Trev's if he loses tonight, that'll be 2 losing visits in a row to the castle.
And against Lee. Both times.
Yeah.
Rub it in.
Yeah.
56 left.
Boy, I hope this.
I really
commentary
like
on-
Hillary.
Yeah,
She
she's
is
fantastic.
one of my favorite wives to be on here, like as a commentator. That's for sure.
Well, we've had a lot of good
Sean
ones.
said, who woke Pappy Jason from his nap?
No one likes.
He got
Hillary.
done with laundry,
Yeah.
so
And he wonders why he's not been on the siege.
Yeah, really.
You're still on the list, dude.
Yeah. No.
we're trying to run back a battle of the Seans again.
Oh gosh. No, thanks for everybody listening.
Hey,
Thanks for everybody watching.
Maybe that one can have the coaches.
Carlos, you
Yeah.
require
We'll need it.
Who would you put as coaches? You can't use these same two again. We're going to schedule this to do it again sometime in December. Hopefully,
Guy is always a great coach.
Ben, Guy's a
Ben-
great coach.
Ben-
Ben's a great coach.
yeah.
I said Guy, but then I realized math, so I'm gonna take that one back.
No, but Guy's
Um,
really good at coaching people.
No, for
He
sure.
really is.
He's a
But
great
he
coach of
strikes-
the game.
Yeah, he strikes me that he wouldn't shoot though.
Mark Raymer would be a phenomenal coach.
And Mark Raymer
Yeah.
would shoot.
Yeah.
He'd want to win. Who else would want to win? Because that's really what we're worried about.
Dylan
here.
Wallace, 50 stars. Thank you so
I'm
much.
telling you, you make it to where it's a bad coach with two great players. Because
Adam
that
Jones.
changes the whole dynamic of it.
And they have to use them.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have to
Have
use
to
the
use 'em.
cards.
Adam James McGuire, 500 stars. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate
Thank you, Adam.
You get penalized a leg for every card you don't use.
Oh, oh.
Could you be like a terrible one? Like, I got this.
Yeah.
On the double outs.
This is on me.
Uh-oh.
Carlos have decided to play a coach plays 3 darts card.
Okay.
All right.
For double 12.
24.
The last time didn't work.
Are you guys crossing them off the list over there?
Yep.
Hillary
I got
is
you.
because she's the best.
Yeah.
Double 6. This is Janet's favorite double. And it's Trevor's
There you go.
too.
That's a lot. You got to hand it to the coaches, though. It's a lot of pressure.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Come in cold and hit a double.
And it's now 3-1. That changes the dynamic, I'm telling you.
Yeah, Rodney Partner said Spanky would be a good coach too.
Yeah, yeah.
In the fifth leg, it is Wade to throw first. Coaches, would either of you two like to play a leg?
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
Shut up, Chalker.
Yeah, stop asking them that question, Keegan.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, wait,
What we got here?
Are they? Did we make a decision otherwise?
Are they going to do it at the same time?
See,
They're going to do it at the same time.
see, I think
Oh.
next time you don't get to know what the other team's playing.
I agree. It should be secret.
Yeah, because then
You should have some decoys in there.
yeah, you don't reverse Uno.
Janet and Carlos have decided to play their coach plays one leg card. Trevor will be playing instead of Carlos.
Yeah,
And
he hits-
Lee's not.
Yeah, he hits one double. He thinks he's a superstar. Yeah.
Well, this is a big important part of the match, right? 3-1.
Yeah.
Trying to make it 3-2.
It's a smart move. Let's give it to him. It's a smart move. Because 3-2 sounds a heck of a lot better than 4-1.
Dustin Coe, 20 stars. Thank you, Dustin.
And Carlos is extremely happy right this second to be sitting out.
Well, and here's the important part. The next time he plays a leg, he has to play for Janet.
Yep.
He cannot play for Carlos.
Honestly, though, I kind of like that idea a little bit more because it allows Carlos and Trevor to play a later leg that might be
Of
bigger.
greater importance, right?
That being said, Janet's been shooting well too.
Yep. Yep.
But I'm going to guess that's probably their thought process there.
21.
Well, and it's interesting that Lee didn't play a card.
Here's a strat.
Right.
Like, does
It is.
playing with Trevor relax Janet and make her more comfortable to play, or does it put more pressure on her?
I'll tell you in about
compete.
9 darts.
They might not even take that. Those are a little bit more spread out than
Yeah.
she's been shooting.
But she's not throwing bad.
I mean, is Lee essentially saying, all right, I'll sacrifice this leg, but I'll keep my card so I can bring it in when I need to win?
I don't know if it's that as much as he really just thinks his team can still beat Trevor.
This is
Yeah, that would be tough.
this is also Trevor's third card, I believe. One did not
Yeah.
go through.
Yeah.
It is his third, and it's one of the big ones.
Yep.
I'm going to make a correction.
But so far, he's 1 for 2 on utilizing the cards that he's played. Lee is also 1 for 2.
Yep. Well, and by playing this card early, does it help Trevor get into the frame of mind so he can play cards later and still?
Trevor's
perform
throwing
well?
Ben's darts.
Okay, is
Yep.
he really?
Yep.
Because when
gra-
I picked him up earlier, he's like, watch I just can't get his darts to stick in the board. I'll show you. All 3 of them stuck, and he said that actually felt really good.
Yeah.
Well,
Well-
those darts have been sandpapered, so
Yeah. Coach came in and hit a ton. Nothing wrong with that.
53.
No, Jamie.
Jamie's
goes
right
53.
there. That's a ton of pressure. The further they get down this leg and the closer the score is, the more pressure that is on Trevor.
It's also an interesting play, too, because it's a break a throw opportunity.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah, that's a good
for
point.
Trevor, too.
Yeah.
Big third.
That's a
Mhm.
big last.
Yep, great darts. And you're doing that when Trevor's your partner. You're feeling pretty good. It's really all you need to do. And cheerleader Carlos is back here. He's really
Mhm.
having a good time enjoying this. He's excited.
5.
He's shouting out his team. He's having a great time.
Wade's been piling at least one dart every round so far, and it's a tendency that he's letting go too early.
Mine, I think Sean was correct earlier on, too. He throws with a pretty good loft.
He does, but he's letting go early, and that's what's causing soft tip dart will drop in.
Yep.
Where a steel
Utilizing
tip
the
dart's
bowl
going to float.
perfectly to leave the big fish. Just in case Janet wants to go reeling in.
Now, wouldn't that be something?
Dude, she hits a big
would
fish.
lose
Is it
my
over?
mind.
Is it over?
Yeah.
We'd break the headsets out of excitement. That's
Yeah,
probably what would
that's
happen. The live stream would be over.
That would be the
Yeah.
legit boom.
I would have a new Facebook personality by tomorrow.
21.
No, I'm looking there. Jamie's
That
had a
was
few
definitely
bounce
wired.
out, but that was just a wire.
Janet has had the most bounce outs.
I counted it before it scored, so you're good. Janet, you require 170.
Come on, Janet.
She's right
Not
there.
bad. That was better than I would have thrown for the first dart.
That's the
Great
way
switch, too.
the way those darts are sitting up is the way she was throwing when I was in
Those look
there
good.
watching her warm up.
Those look really good. All right, so Wade 303. This is where math likes to start on the 19s. Because if you hit 7 19s, it leaves big fish.
Yep.
40.
Whereas 7 20s leave a bogey.
Trevor,
Of
you
163.
require
Now does Trevor
131.
go trip 17 tops?
I hope so.
He
It's
does.
way cooler
He
if he does.
does. He
Mm.
does not.
Ideally.
129.
That's a great cover shot. 66?
72.
Perfect.
I mean, he can ask, right?
I guessed, by the way. Entirely guessed.
I-
He has 72 left.
59 scored leaves this.
Leaves this. There you go, Keegan.
Leaves 24. Great shot.
There you go.
Perfect setup play.
Yep.
Carlos is shooting hot in this leg. Let me tell you what.
Padding them stats, Carlos. Padding them.
And Trevor's doing exactly what he needed to do.
And that would have been
Yep.
interesting where
29.
if they would have left an out shot after Janet throws, if she doesn't hit it,
If Lee would have played
Lee
the 3.
plays the 3.
Or even the 6 card.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen more 6 cards yet because it gives you a chance to set yourself up as well as hit the out.
Well, and you weren't stingy with
No,
the
she needs to
6.
throw it at the dart. Throw it that dart and not at the double.
14.
Oh,
Well, that leaves 10. And now this is again where I think Lee going 6.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Oh, okay.
If nothing else, worst case scenario, you leave your partner or you leave your team essentially on a 1 dart out.
Yep.
11.
You split it or go right at it.
Trevor, you require 10.
you go right at it.
Yeah,
Splitting
He's
it.
looking down.
he's splitting.
Just kidding. He just, his
Yeah.
eyes.
He split
It's
it.
an
He literally
eyeshadow.
split
Yeah,
it.
It's the
he's
eye.
splitting it now.
Oh, he
Uh-oh.
busted.
dear.
Trevor
These 3.
Allen.
Just bust it.
Yep. Bust it real good. Yep, there you
No
go.
score.
I mean, if you're on 10 and you're
Come
Lee,
on,
you're
Lee.
thinking,
You got it. Now
Yeah.
was the time. That was the
Well,
time
yeah,
to throw a 6 starter in there.
maybe he's waiting to get to an out. Maybe
Hey,
Jamie.
there's no reason to.
Well, Jamie's scoring a little bit better, right?
Yeah, but that's why you do the 6, because Lee can get 6 starts out, and
But-
especially with his opponent, with Janet shooting the 10.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry.
That was the
Jeanette,
time.
You require 10.
Jeanette.
I did it.
You said it wrong again.
It's not Jeanette. Why does he keep saying that?
I corrected him. Everybody in there is corrected him.
That is right there.
And just throw it off that flight. You're right. Oh, my
and
goodness.
She did that. She listened to you guys, and she's in the same place.
But I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
those. Those are
right.
fantastic darts.
Yep, really good darts.
Said her name right.
Lee, you're killing me, Smalls.
Yep. Well, if you're on and out here,
Oh, there's a
then you're
Clevey.
gonna be. Yeah,
56.
there you go. Now, if you Lee and
And Trevor misses.
Trevor misses, you gotta play your 6.
That's not going to help him.
Yeah, he throws with a real long stem too.
He just grabbed a set off the
Yikes.
thing. He's throwing
Yeah,
bends.
those are bends with those
30.
are actually the ones that I think Keegan was going to buy.
No, those were the prototypes, right?
26.
And again, Lee's not doing it.
So she should shoot the 19 first. Hopefully Lee told her. That's a 14.
Oh, there you go.
Got Eddie in the chat telling Trev to pick it up. Trevor's playing Mondays with
Ooh,
Eddie down in
unfortunate.
Seymour.
71.
And again, this also would steal a leg where Trevor threw.
Yep.
Like,
Well,
there's no.
Yeah.
It's just there's so many reasons why you should be playing some cards here, Lee. But
No
what?
score.
Say that again.
Lee should play the card. He should play the card right now.
This is
Wade,
this
you
is not.
require 55.
This isn't playing the. What's a win? This thing.
Yep. Double 5. Both these guys should have started at 10.
45.
Now if Trevor misses here, you gotta be Lee. You gotta play a card there.
At this point, do you shoot?
I don't even care anymore.
Do you split it?
Like, that's how annoyed I am with this.
Split it. If you're that weary of it, split it.
Might be.
Yeah, he's gonna split a double 4 for the win, and a tie match.
Still be down one leg, but yep.
Jeez
Oh,
Louise.
You know,
Well,
Nope, that
there's a
won't
little
work.
hesitation.
Require 10.
Does Lee use the card?
nope.
Mm-mm.
Jamie's way more than capable of hitting this.
Well, maybe Lee's just trying to show confidence in Jamie.
No score.
She said
CJ
She
tuning
said
in.
shit, and shit is right.
CJ tuning in from Dallas, Texas.
no. She
What's
said
up,
shoot.
Miss CJ?
Ooh.
Double two. She's got this.
There you go. This dart right here. Throwing right across it.
Four.
So close.
Right there.
And yes, the coaches choose to use the cards, not the players.
Wade, you require 10. No score.
All right.
Trevor, you require.
Carlos is trying to play his 3 cards so he can get rid of Trevor.
That's hilarious.
Kyrie, I think we're all with you right now.
There it is.
All right.
Hey.
To Janet and Carlos.
He just needed a tap on the tush from Carlos.
All right, so we're 3-2 now. Will Payne still got the lead. You can see the teams are kind of consulting. Do we want to play cards now? Do we want to get out early?
Trevor's like, I'm not using them darts again.
Yeah. All right, you see the teams, which we need to see move the camera a little
in
bit.
the 6th leg. You know what time it is? It's cricket time. This time it's Carlos to throw first. Coaches, are we playing a card?
No. He said no. Cousin.
Nope.
Excellent. All the best. Game on.
All right, no card from Lee again. Lee's just stashing them.
Little squirrel.
Yeah, he's stashing when he needs them. He'll let the team get to 6.
I think he's trying to save him for the next time he's on the
Yeah.
on the castle.
when he's he'll save until his team gets really close.
Shelly, that's a great question. Why they didn't use one, but I think it's Lee
Anything you can
trusts
do,
and
I
believes
can
in his
as well.
teammates, and wants them to do good.
That's what we're going with, anyways.
That's just Lee's personality. He's
Yeah.
He's not going to step on someone's toes.
I bet you we'll see some cards later on as it gets down to the
I'll-
wire. Remember, we're playing a race to 7.
I was a little surprised Lee didn't use it when Trevor used it for the full leg because I know Lee likes to compete against.
Well, you've
Trevor.
got so many of those 3 dart cards. I'd almost be tempted to play them early in a cricket leg just to get, close a couple of wedges, maybe get some confidence going in your team.
If it was, I would actually use it like if one of my partners closed a wedge, and I can go in and load up on points
Yep.
to give them a buffer.
Strategically plan them at the right time. Although it's there's a little bit of
That's a 3 mark.
that's a big last there from Carlos. There's a big thing with on the coaches coming in cold and shooting like that.
Yeah.
That can be tough.
Well, and they're not here for them tonight. They're here for their
Yeah,
team. So
sure.
they don't
Yeah.
want to let them down either.
Yeah.
I think if the more Carlos gets animated, the better he's going to start to shoot. I think he's
Yeah.
pumping himself up.
Yeah. He's ex-wrestler.
Yep.
Janet just trying to put some more points on the board here.
Dang.
Most of her bounce outs are on the wire.
Yeah.
They're not because of how she's throwing.
No.
And she's straight down the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not off to the left or the right. See Carlos coming out there and meeting her at the hockey.
Yeah, he's just ultra animated right now.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Ben said, "Don't blame the darts, Trevor."
Well, Trev's hit a couple of clutch shots. He did win that leg that he played. I can't, as we do this over the years, I can't wait to find that one coach that comes in and plays a leg and they lose that leg.
Trevor
Could have happened in the last one.
Could have happened.
3-2 score line. Yeah, sorry, my phone was on 4%, so I had to find a charger.
You
And
go.
then The chicken parm.
That's a 1 mark.
Screamed my name there real quick and couldn't say no.
Still upset they didn't bring the pork bites.
I can tell you right now, I'm not going to complain about anything they brought.
No,
It's all delicious.
All the food there is delicious, to be honest with you.
That's a 3 mark.
That's what happens when he gets Hollywood on us. He never good enough.
Mm-hmm.
He had pork in the rider and now doesn't get it.
Everyone's saying the rumpy kicked in for Carlos.
Oh.
Yeah. The walls are not safe.
Nope.
She goes, shut up. That was amazing. All right. This is going to be great. From this point forward, it's going to be wonderful. Even Keegan's getting into it. That's never a good sign.
Yeah, we're just like Carlos and Keegan run the rest of the show.
Never good when Keegan gets involved.
You want me to mic up Carlos?
Hillary, if you can just repeat the score every now and then.
Yep,
Sean, Tim,
yep.
and I are going to go out in the garage and mess around.
Hang out.
Hang out.
Anyways, you guys are doing a fantastic job. Miss Hillary, thank you for taking the time to doing this tonight. Folks watching at home, thanks for playing along with us tonight. Let's. I'm going to go out there and tell them to start playing cards and remind Trevor he's lost to lead twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say that's becoming a little bit of a flaw in this process is that they're just way too nice.
Yeah.
And the reality of it, right? Like, if you're Lee and you're on your Lee's team, like, don't you want to win?
Just like
So, like, that's the point of it, right?
knock it out.
I think it needs to be the players. Hey, I need you. I need you now. Let's go.
Maybe the player plays does it instead.
Yeah. Well, no, just tell them like, hey, I need you right now.
Well, that's true too.
Like this is where like I think Ben Fairs would excel in this because he's such a great manager. Like any team
He's
that
heartless, so
No.
he'd just be like, I'm
No,
gonna shoot this
no,
now.
just
you suck. Get out of the way.
anything that's a team format, he takes control of
Yeah.
it because he knows he's good at it. He knows what his partners need, right?
Yeah, Hillary and I would tell you that's why having Ben as a partner, like if you're gonna try and get into stuff, that would be a great person to have because he is a good.
All right.
He plays that lead player really well.
But like even like team state and all that, like he sets all the lineups because I would never do that. I'm like I don't.
All right, we're doing a switcheroo here.
Here we
Trevor's
go.
gonna take 6.
Oh.
That's the first 6 starts.
17.
Oh, look at
either
this.
side.
This might work out.
Get a little white horse here. Oh,
Ryan Watson, 1,000 stars. Thank you, Ryan. Let's go, Wade and Payne.
The 6 is a great use of
that's
the card
huge.
so far because he gets to come right back again.
Carlos is pumped.
Carlos is in the way.
maybe Carlos should be in charge of the cards.
You go now.
Like every time I'm up, you're playing these. And Trevor, there we go.
He threw a 6er on there?
Yep.
Is that what it was?
It was a 6er. Now you can close everything. Little 8 mark never hurt anybody.
Raymer said, tell Lee to call me.
Yeah. Like I said, Raymer would be one of those people who play cards.
Phenomenal. I would love to see Lee versus Raymer versus Fairs
There you go.
as coaches.
Raymer would be like, all right, so that you sucked on that one. This next time, we're going to try not to suck, okay? Fair. That's fair. You imagine getting someone like Yancey. Or just someone that you know is just like going to have zero filter in the whole situation.
That's a 5 mark.
Big shot there from
Alright.
Jamie. I'd be a card using full, Raymer said.
Steroid test.
I'm down. I'm down. Yeah. If we found out she's positive, we'll disqualify her. We'll throw her out. Just saying.
That's amazing.
I'm right.
Wild.
I didn't even notice that.
What did you not notice?
Yeah, why is Janet's initials JH?
I don't know.
Oh,
Did he
on
put Hope?
on Facebook, her middle name starts with an H.
Oh. Henry Pope, right?
Yep.
Is that what it is? I know.
And it's Jason, so he just does whatever is written.
See, there's a
I
method.
feel like you can.
There's a method to the madness.
I feel like you just didn't want to. So for those of you that did not hear, which is everybody, Jason said that you can't have two people with the same initials on Dark Connect, which is absolute bollocks. JP and then Janet Pope would be JP as well.
Raymer wants to know, can he run a raffle to get extra cards?
He'd be the best at running that raffle, that's for sure.
No score.
Yeah, at the end of it, it'd just be Mark Raymer versus the other team. It'd be a good fundraiser. You can buy cards. Kind of like a golf outing. We do a dart outing. You can buy extra plays.
That would be good. That would be also only going to benefit, like you're playing, and like you could pay $20 and then grab a card and have someone else in the bar shoot your shot for you.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're coming up with great ideas, guys. We just want to cut to that profit. Actually, no, we don't
That's
want to
why
cut to that profit.
That's why I said it's for a benefit.
Yeah. We just want to,
Raise money for the benefit.
Yeah, exactly. Ain't gonna call it a problem.
50-50.
50-50, but we'll give it back. Like most of it.
Got Jeanette.
Oh.
Jeanette here.
Good old Jeanette.
You know her name.
Just Keegan doesn't. This is actually worse than you forgetting Mike Grady's name.
I forget everyone's name.
I know. When you start off and you go, I'm here with Hillary Sellers, I was like, we got the name right. We're good.
No, but because she has the
Yeah.
hyphenation.
On face, yes, my maiden name.
Your maiden name's Orm?
Yes.
That's an interesting maiden name. Can you tell us about that maiden name?
That maiden name comes from not
Don't worry,
here.
my glasses.
Dynamite drop in already.
English and Irish
Okay.
descent, according to 23andMe.
Fair. All right. It's just a really interesting. I've
It's Orm, yeah.
not met anyone with a similar.
I will say
Carlos got a 4 mark. You let everybody know
I
about it.
tend to before I put my thumb up, I say the name 5 times in my head before I put the thumb up. What messes
That's
me up
fair.
is when I put the thumb up and it doesn't go green right away. I'm like, oh crap.
I forgot the name already. That's really funny.
I'm horrible at that's the worst for me. Like my test anxiety.
Uh-oh. We're playing some cards now.
All right. Jeanette and Carlos have decided to play 6 darts.
It's another 6 starter. The second one from Trevor in this leg.
I kind of like it
I do too.
because
It's an opportunity.
I think Lee needs to use one here as well, especially depending on what he does.
I think Lee's trying to win without using any more cards. I think he just wants to see if his team can beat Trevor and company.
That's a
A big 5 to start off with, and Carlos again in the background. I
We just
love
need a
it.
camera on Carlos at all
The
times.
Carlos cam. Got the Carlos cam.
See now, like if she doesn't get the point lead here, then you got Trevor coming up, closing the 18s and 19s.
Yep.
Then does Lee use a card?
Probably not.
Ooh.
Big 3 though from Jamie does
Huge.
keep it at. Oh, it's only a 1-point deficit though, but still an opportunity.
Yeah,
for-
but that's not.
you got to. If you're Trevor, you got to take the shots at the 19s and 18s, right?
throw 1 to 19. If you miss, go right to the 50. No.
Nah, he's wasted that dart. Yeah, see, I
See, I would have did the
like
19 first.
I would have gone 18-18 and then the 19s.
See, I would do the 19 because if you hit the single, then you go right to point. Because if you go 18-18, hit a single 19, then you're SOL.
Those last 6 darts were not good. Those last 3.
Last 3, not 6. You had a 5 mark.
Yeah, I get it. I messed it up.
Close that.
Hey, we got
15.
some ideas in here. Stars for cards. X amount of stars gets an extra card.
Yeah, but usually the
There you
people
go.
playing don't contribute to the stars. Or whoever has the most stars can give the card to whatever team they want.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can make it like a participation.
Interactive.
That's
Mhm,
interesting.
mhm.
I like that. For every 1,000 stars, you get an extra card that you can play for either team,
insane.
for
Like,
whichever team you want.
Whoever pays for the stars picks who gets the
Decides.
card.
Yeah.
What team gets
This
it,
is interesting.
and
now.
when they can when they have to use it.
Jason, are you hearing these great
we
ideas?
need to trademark this before.
No one's crazy enough to do this. Also,
No, we're doing it. It's like the Hunger Games.
great shot from Jaime.
What made the Hunger Games great was the interactive part of it. Sorry, I'm a teacher and a middle school teacher, so I go straight to young adult literature.
After the match. I might allow it because you stuck up behind me.
What? Keegan.
That had to be a Carlos thing.
There was definitely a Carlos thing that just happened.
He said he was so scared. Had to be Carlos.
Where's that Carlos cam? Is Lee doing something? I mean, he's not up yet.
I don't
Does he close the Bulls?
know.
Something is happening here.
We'll flip flop it back.
They must have messed up the order or something.
That's a 2.
Okay, close the 19s.
19. Does that make Trevor want to pull another card though?
He's been using these cards up in this leg to try and tie it up. It might be an all or for nothing type of situation for him. Well, you just say he's getting ready to play a card right now.
No score. All right.
So yeah,
Swap. Hey, no. Her again. Yep. You went for her turn, right? And she went for yours.
What?
Now we're swapping.
What is happening in there?
Yeah.
Carlos
Dance Carlos.
looks like the abominable snowman from.
The old Rudolph. Yes.
It's just names, dude.
I don't
Janet's
She's
so
so
excited. Great.
Jinx Yomiko. It's in the garage. Oh. She just goes, son of a beast nut. Which isn't even a thing, but I like it. All right, Jamie. Bullseye is needed.
Green's looking a little naked. We need a sponsor. Oh, she's
going for
18.
points. Turning that gun sideways and going for a kill shot.
That's a Walmart.
I love it so much. Oh, this is great.
Double. Oh, he's going for the 18.
Yes.
Do it again.
Thank you. So polite.
That's a close.
That's also an 18 in case you care.
And a double bull.
Oh.
Now if you're
Now Lee
Trevor-
uses a card.
Yeah. Lee's got to use a card now.
He's got his darts in his hand.
If he doesn't use a
Lee
card
should use
now,
a
he's
card.
just trying to lose.
Do they use the card?
All right. Perfect.
Oh, here's the card.
Wade and Jamie have decided to let their coach play 3 darts.
Do you like the 3-dart move or do you want a 6 here? Just in case. Now you can play another 3 if you
Yeah.
need to.
He hasn't really used any, so
There's one. Oh, Lee.
double.
Oh,
No.
only got 2. So is he use another 3 here? If you're Trevor, do you go for it?
If I'm Trevor, I would stab here. 'Cause
Mm.
Nah, I like Janet here. Janet's been dominating these bulls. Come on, Janet. That is blocked
That is-
to all get
yeah.
out.
Yep.
If she finds it here, that's going to be a miracle. Yeah, it's just tough after dart 1.
yeah, she doesn't move. So I like on that first dart, if she would have shifted over to the right, might have seen it a little better. But
Again, a situation here where you're relying a lot on your partners.
No
Look at this. Look at the video.
Whoa. What is that doing that to you?
Just randomly doing it.
Well, neither player's playing a card here. Maybe they're playing a little truce moment. Even though Trevor's played
He's got a card in his hand.
5 cards to Lee's.
That's game
Oh, it doesn't matter now.
The way to Jamie.
Yep, it's 4-2.
4-2.
And Lee got away with that, only playing a 3 card.
Emma Martin, my guy Carlos, 50 stars.
Trevor played 12 darts there in that leg. It's a 4-2 lead now.
Ed Baker, 100 stars. This is really cool.
That's right, I did the
All right,
sound
ladies
already.
and
We're good.
gentlemen, You know what time it is. It's Dino time. Coaches, are we playing a leg or no?
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why.
Wade
Lee is going first.
Lee has decided
Lee is
to
going
thank
to
the
try
Wade.
to double in
So
and
it's
get it started here.
you got Lee
All
and
right.
Jamie.
In that case,
Yep.
then, Lee will throw first.
And I don't think
Dino
Trevor's
time.
playing this one,
All
is he?
best Game on.
And this is a chance to make it 5-2 because Real Payne and Trevor, or Real Payne and Lee.
Heather Anderson, 100
And he's
stars.
in on the first dart. Already paid for himself. I like that angle, too. That's our alternate camera.
Yep. I just pushed a 20. That's where it went.
You see Trevor's like, go up and down.
He said shoot the left side of the board.
Oh, that's close. That's closer. That is not.
Four. Two great markers.
Cat Murphy, 100 stars. Lafayette, big darts.
Lafayette right now trying to take back 2 trophies to Lafayette. Did you remember they used to have a huge curse on them where Lafayette was not winning when they would come down here. Now they dominate the siege when they're on.
Yep. Their first
What
couple
card
times.
did they play?
That was a 1-leg card.
Yeah.
So Lee's shooting the whole thing.
Yeah. He's shooting for Wade, so he has one more for Jamie, right?
Yep.
No score.
See, this is where in the double in, double out, I would at minimum use 3 to get on.
Yep. Yeah, you're not wrong. And we're gonna bring in one of our players to see kind of how this is working out. We're gonna bring in Wade. Wade, how's everything going, man?
Oh, it's a lot of fun in there. These guys are all great people, good throwers, just having a lot of fun.
Tell us about these playing the cards format or not. You had that couple legs ago. You guys were up 3-0, and Trevor plays playing the leg, and you guys get down to the finish. You guys talk me through why Lee never played a card there to try and steal that leg with Trevor taking that leg.
You know, because they were playing cards left and right.
Yeah,
And so we tried to keep our cards kind of close to the chest.
so to speak. Yeah.
Yeah, right? So we didn't want to, keep up with them on their cards because they were using them and we didn't need them at that point.
That's fair.
So that was the idea there.
Okay.
Really like to see Janet get on that right or left side of the board and get on here.
Yeah, this one seems like that's in, isn't it?
I don't think so.
So close.
Ooh.
Oh, mercy sakes. Does she not cuss at all?
Well,
She does.
she's
All
trying
right, Erica.
really hard.
Erica says that she cusses all the time, but she is using her teacher voice very, very well right now. It's so funny. Yep, 35 years. Jeez. I know I'm not going to reach that number. I'm telling you that right now. That's just not going to happen.
I
So
don't think
bless
I
her
was going to
soul.
live that long.
I barely made it over that number right now.
98.
But tell us about this dynamic of the format the coaches plays. Are there times where you're like, I want my coach to play this card and they're not playing a card, or
No,
you guys?
not at all. We've discussed it, and it's really, we come to a vote or really a consensus, and it depends on where we're at in the leg, and how many square, at least in cricket, how many wedges we have.
Yeah.
22.
We were up 2 wedges in that last leg, and just didn't see a need to play the card.
I would agree with that there for sure. That last leg. So you're up 4-2. You're feeling pretty good in this position. What do you do now to just make sure you keep that momentum going?
Myself, I have to start hitting stuff. I've got Jamie. She's got a Wade backpack. So I'm telling you, she's been carrying me this whole time. I got to start hitting stuff and get out of my head a little bit. But I think we can just keep it going. We're really kind of steady. It's not been great. It's not been terrible. It's just steady.
Well, and you guys have that lead, and it looks like you guys are dominating this leg right here. I think you guys picked the right time to play a lead card.
I think so, too. That was perfect. Good darts.
Yeah, 80.
That's a big number. There we go.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, this is a really competitive. It's been a lot of fun so far.
Has it been what you kind of expected coming on the show?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I didn't expect to have to beat up Carlos, in the corner over there, but, got to do what you got to do.
Hey, he's had his rumpies. You can tell. He's getting a little froggy in there.
I got a flying elbow for him. It's all right.
There you go. Well, Wade, man, we wish you all the best. I know this leg's kind of heading to a close here, so I know you're going to want to get focused and get ready to go for that one. But thank you so much for being here, man. It's been a pleasure, and try to win 3 more legs. Get this job accomplished.
Thanks, guys.
Jaime, you require 133.
That was great little interview there from Wade. I like the insight there. Hillary, what did you learn from that as far as Lee's team goes versus Trevor?
I feel like there's just a difference in confidence right now.
Okay.
That's what I'm seeing. I think Wade and Jaime have just been more consistent. So I think they're just pretty even keel. I think Carlos and Janet are getting a little more frustrated with themselves right now.
Well, when you're down in legs like this, right? It's 4-2. You're really looking like it's about to be 5-2.
47.
If you're Trevor, you got to kind of start pushing that envelope. That's why we're seeing all those cards start to get played here. The last thing you want to do as a coach is to not play all your cards and your team lose 7-2, right?
Right. Wonder what you could have done.
Yep.
71 left.
Yep.
Treble 13 will leave 32. Ideally.
35.
67 left.
See if Carlos can throw in a couple treble visit and just get them settled in here. I would say with his demeanor of getting more excitable and a little bit more chaotic, his darts have become a little bit more tighter on a grouping.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's something to the rumpies, I think.
He's also throwing a little quicker.
Well, he is, but he's also making sure that he is gripping the dart before he throws it, whereas earlier he was just kind of like, grip go.
I think earlier Ben said
Go for the bowl.
Ben said he's going to force
32.
Force a follow through into.
No, he said beat it into him.
Yeah. I was being politically correct.
Oh, he said beat it into him, and that's okay. You can say that.
Can you?
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't mean it.
I know.
That's Ben.
I'm kidding.
He's a big teddy bear. No matter how mean he looks.
Jolyn Harris, 200 stars. Thank you, Jolyn.
Jolyn, what's up, brother?
Last time we saw him, he whitewashed Ben.
Words hurt.
Maybe Jolyn's a good
coach.
coach. Oh, man, can we do something where it's like the wives have to coach the husbands? How amazing would that be?
But
it would just be a whole bunch of fighting going on the whole time.
You never listen to me.
It's a race to 2. It's a race to 2 because of how much fighting's going on.
How come you never listen to me?
No, you're not shooting this shot. I'm the coach. I'm shooting this shot. We got 8 left. I don't care. I'm shooting it. I'm bored.
If you took it out 3 legs ago, we could have been home already.
Oh.
Tori's like, She's in.
That's because she just doesn't listen to Jolyn anyway.
We'd be here forever waiting for me to do the math.
Well, the good news is you wouldn't have to tell him the math. You could do
okay.
that part. You would just have to argue that you're shooting the shot every time.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I think Janice would enjoy that.
Oh,
Telling
listen.
me what to do.
Janice would. That's her dream show.
You just can't mic her up.
Sure you can. We just put an NS not suitable for work hashtag in there. We're good.
Not.
We require 8.
All right, Wade stepping up.
That's
Nobody misses double four, including Wade Myers, and it's 5-2 lead now, Hillary. Your husband's team.
Oh, he's grabbing a card. He's grabbing a card.
Yeah. My prediction's going downhill.
It's yelling timber.
Mark Raymer said, "When I sign up with my wife, our team name is domestic violence." Okay.
Oh. Now remember, I believe CJ does have the higher ranking on the board.
Art Boucher said, "No bueno."
Trev Dog is.
Carlos, kick us off.
Oh, Trevor's playing a whole match. Lee's playing a 6 to start off with. So he's
Lee's just-
trying to make sure he doubles in and gets going.
Yep. I like that play.
I think Trevor's wishing he made that play in the last leg. And that is the other interesting part of it, right? Is that Carlos has to go first. So Trevor is going second here, meaning that those 3 darts means that Lee's going first too.
He's gonna go 18 here. No.
That one's in.
There you got it in. Trevor's like, dang it. He was hoping that he'd waste that round altogether, and he's still shaking his head at it.
Trevor has to get in with the first 2 darts. There.
Got it in.
Triple 20 here. Be huge.
52 in.
180 here would be big.
That would be the perfect card, right? Like,
There's the first.
Okay.
There's the second.
140.
Oh, almost gets the 180. Could Trevor be the first coach to lose playing a whole leg? And that's just because Lee played only 6 darts. Now does Lee play just another 6 darts right here? Just keep playing that.
how many does he have left?
3.
43.
Just to completely balance out Trevor playing a whole
Does he
leg.
just start throwing cards? Like, if he gets up 6 and then he'll just start throwing cards at it?
Yeah.
40.
I do like the dynamic, though, of that team with Lee because they definitely are all on the same page. You could tell that from Wade's interview.
Yep.
And I'm going to guess that Trevor's team's the same way.
I would say for the last year and a half, talking with Trevor, like, he's never been comfortable with a steel tip set of darts.
Well, he's
And-
using a brand new different set right now than he has
but
been.
like, he has no problem switching because he's not comfortable with a steel tip set. And we've gone back and forth, and I've sent him ideas based off of what he throws in soft tip.
At what point do you just conversion tip it up and just go with it?
He should. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe put a gram in front of it to just add a little bit more weight to it.
I mean, you have guys like Jim Long who only uses soft tip darts with steel tip conversions. He does that for travel purposes, but still.
Yeah, but he also threw very light steel tip darts
Right.
before he transitioned to that.
But if Trevor's not used to anything, then that might work.
58.
58 there from Carlos, not bad. Nice and smooth. And when you have Trevor as your partner here, you just have to be nice and smooth. But they're down 80 points. And Wade's throwing really well right this second.
And his darts are getting a lot closer together.
Yes, they are. This is Trevor's last leg, right? That he can play for the
Yeah.
entire leg. He's also only got 6 darts left, but he has
Ooh.
4
That's
3
a
darts remaining.
Bad kiss. I think he broke that shaft.
Knocked a flight off.
Yeah, the flight just popped there.
Aaron Wooley tuning in. It's good seeing him on Saturday.
Yeah, Trevor has no more legs left. He's got 2 6 darts.
He has 2 of them.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was my bad.
That was an oopsie.
Yes.
That's right. We'll take that.
And then 4 3 darts.
And
Whereas
he's
Lee
got-
still has a 1 leg, 3 6 darts, and 4 3 darts. And he's up 5-2. And Trevor shooting the whole leg. They're not the first to a finish.
Wade, you require 150.
Bullseye, bullseye, bullseye.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, that works.
Okay.
Does he stay there? Oh, he went 18.
Okay.
68.
We'll take that all day. Gets him down to a finish.
Now, does Lee use a cardigan?
Like a cardigan? Like put on
Card
like a sweater? Sweater with buttons?
Cardigan.
Little Cardi.
You heard that too then?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I talk fast.
That's a Philly legend in him.
You heard it all weekend.
I did.
41.
People were impressed with my used guys and water.
Jaime, you
Thank you.
require 82.
All right. Bullseye first.
Or trip 14.
In this situation, bullseye first.
Yeah.
Because you have the 25-17 for tops.
Ooh.
That went round the outside. 76 left, so treble 20.
Correct.
Double 18, double top.
That'll work.
33.
Yes,
There's a
ma'am.
little two-dart combination.
Love.
Carlos, you
Little
require
hype man in there.
138.
Oh, yeah. Well, big hype man.
True.
I don't know if you guys weren't there, but Saturday,
Used guy.
Carlos's trios team, he had custom jerseys made
32.
where they were Halloween themed. He had his team faces on the front and on the back.
Wade, you require
He had
49.
Kyrie and Sean Rosner as like dead people in the back.
Oh my god.
I just need that jersey is what I need.
And everyone's like, I want that jersey. That's an awesome jersey.
That's game
Big
shot.
darts there from
Oh.
Wade.
Flag.
That
How about
hurts.
that? And it's a 6-2 lead. Gator Wade gets it done. I love that nickname. That's the best thing of all time. I just noticed it.
Does Lee throw in his other,
I mean, why not?
or does he wait? Force?
This is cricket.
Does he force Trevor to use all of his cards?
This will be the second to last cricket time.
Like Trevor's going card
Trevor's-
here.
Yeah.
I mean, Trevor's got to get
All right.
something going.
If my perfect. Yay. All right. Play 6 darts card.
6 stars.
All right. In the ninth flag.
Sorry for those of you just
All right.
Keegan just as a character.
Oh,
Just 3
Oh.
darts. All right.
Oh,
Lee
3.
Playing 3 darts.
so that's
for,
a
Jeanette.
that.
James, Jesus. Both J's. All right.
He just said Jesus is another J name. Man, you're making Rosner look good. That's never a good thing.
That's a 2-bar.
Dose.
Guys, can't tell you how much we appreciate you tuning in with us. Sean Green, joined by Hillary Sellers, our guest host, who has been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. You're welcome anytime. Don't bring Trevor. And and of course the Philly legend
If
on the
you
controls.
didn't know, Trevor is my guest tonight.
That's
so
very true.
Just pointing that out.
No, we
So
heard
you're
that.
the DD.
Yeah.
That's a 4-bar.
Do you want to do it?
Sure. I can
All right.
try.
Hillary's going to do the ad read.
All right. Don't forget to purchase the Shot Blaze Dart of the month and automatically get entered into a raffle to win a signed Michael Smith Achieve soft tip darts in 18 grams. Winner will be announced on November 1st. Good luck. You can also get a free Winmore Fusion. Winmore Fusion when you buy select player darts from Winmore until October 31st. Wear pink this October with the October Vibes collection, a spooky mashup of Halloween and breast cancer awareness darts and jerseys. For all things new in darts, check out the Colonial launch, Target launch, Shot launch, and the new 180 launch, or read their blog on proper dart form. Just click the banners on a-z-darts.com.
That was better than I did.
Way
You're
better.
hired. Can you just sign the bottom line here that you're going to do the ad read from this point forward? Hillary Sellers, everybody.
Pre-record it. Just push a button.
Yep. I love it. That'd make everyone's life so much easier. Well done. Thank you. You're
No
the first guest host I
problem.
have ever allowed to do that, by the way.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that's a true story.
I appreciate it.
No, I appreciate it. That was great.
I do what I can for the good of the cause.
That's a 1-bar.
All right, so we missed all of the 6 darts, 3 darts action that these guys did. It looks like it favored possibly Trevor's team. Oh, I guess Lee only hit a 1 mark. He just let us know the recap there. Some of these signatures this week are really good.
Yeah.
Carlos has a good signature.
Mine's not.
No, the Philly Legends, that's a good signature for Tim. Yours is very...
Jamie and I were on the same level of just our regular
Yeah.
cursive.
Jamie's is really, like, pretty cursive. You have, like a very, like, bubbly with all the L's.
I do. I have a lot of L's.
You do have an... It's hard to do that, you know. Lee's is pretty good with the bullet in there. I have to put #boom so anyone knows who I am. And even that still doesn't work.
I don't even know what Trevor says. That's not real words. Just kidding.
He just puts a T and then some squigglies in there. And I think that's an S and some swigglings, but it works. Whose is that? Oh, Janet's is fantastic. Your mom's signature is chef's kiss of greatness.
It's a great J.
Trevor
It's
throws
so
a-
pretty.
Trevor throws another
Yeah.
card in.
Oh, what card?
A 3. Another play.
He's trying to put all his cards on the table.
See, I see what you did there.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a 3 ball.
I don't even get paid to do that. Isn't that crazy?
You know?
Lee might be using one now.
I doubt it.
There's discussion.
Lee don't need no cards.
I think Lee wants Trevor to use all of his cards before he even.
And I want Lee, and Lee wants to win without using most of his cards. Yes. Yes. Yes, I do. Thank you so much.
100.
That's a 2 bar.
Listen, guys, we're giving cake. So
If it makes you feel better,
I'll see you in a minute.
The answer is always yes.
He said churro cake. Who doesn't love
Okay.
churros?
You can just take me off the mic for a second here, bub.
That's a 1 bar.
Commentary-free action.
While they're trying the churro cake,
That's a 2 bar.
brought to you by Sidelines. Dude. Hey. All right, Carlos coming up. Needs a big shot here. Oh, he's showing off the guns. Taking everybody to the gun show. Hey, it's working. Needs another one here. Deep breath, follow through. Hey, it worked. I'll push this button. Jamie coming up, throwing 16s probably. Yeah, Ashley, you need to come back in.
That's a 2 bar.
Because it's like a churro, it's a mini churro bunt cake. Definitely thank Sidelines, Carlos. Yeah.
1 mark.
Jason, when you're done, take one of those out to Ashley in her car. She's on a study session. That's a huge 3 mark. It's not enough for the point lead, but that puts a lot of pressure on Carlos.
Well, and Carlos and Trevor and Janet, they're fighting for their life right now, right?
Yep. And Trevor's throwing cards out to make it work.
Yep. Well, it's like Sean said earlier. You don't want to be the coach that loses with cards in hand.
Big 4 mark there. Nikki Jean said, if all you have to do is bring cake to get in, that'll help.
Yeah.
We've never turned away food, ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was warmed up here, But it's fantastic cake. Those are some of the new menu items that are coming to sidelines. So big shout out to those guys. Yep.
$19 here.
Two mark.
Thank you very much.
As Tim gets his serving of
Oh, I'll wait.
cake. So
That's okay.
this is Wade Meyer shoots out of Lafayette.
That's a one mark.
I thought you were going to say he shoots out the board. What he hit the circle with a 6. You're going to have to repaint that 6 on the 16th.
Yeah, again.
Wow.
How was that?
Wasn't that good cake?
That was wonderful. Huge shout out.
Yeah, look at Carlos.
That's a two mark.
Oh,
Closes
I
it.
thought that-
That's a trip for 2.
yeah.
He's throwing gang signs up there.
No, I think it's his voodoo magic. He's trying
I'll
to.
mark it as a 4 for you.
Jamie's been shooting so well. I'll mark it as a 4 for you.
Got to be impressed with the way Jamie's playing tonight.
She's been great.
Yep.
She's been the most consistent regular player.
1,000%.
Well, she's got great mechanics too.
Yeah.
Her mechanics are almost perfect.
I've also been impressed with how Janet has thrown tonight. She's taken a lot of coaching from others, like on throwing it firm, especially in steel tip, and it's definitely shown to help her.
Oh yeah. Well, and it's fun. Yeah, I spend a few minutes in the arena throughout the night, just kind of make sure everything's going okay, and it's fun to see the coaches really working with each player. After every throw, they have a little chat. It's kind of off camera, but for what we're doing, we might even consider miking up the coaches in the future.
I like that. Did you come up to an answer of like how to make it so that the coaches are not just think like they're taking the
hoarding, hoarding the cards.
That was huge.
You could
Go
have
back
it
to
where
19.
you're required to play a card.
Big
each,
5
like-
mark there from
That's
Carlos.
huge.
Yeah, he's starting to beat
He's
up on
feeling
the,
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's starting to get it now.
Can we get a fill level on the
And the
This
runs-
is
on the
this is like
on the
like the Price is Right, the ukulele game where he's like going up the
That's
mountain.
right.
He's getting near that top of the chart, I think. You just don't want to go over the line.
Exactly.
But you didn't think I was going to throw in a Price is Right reference.
No,
huh?
I didn't. And I can actually see the little guy in the Lederhosens climbing up that
Uh-huh.
hill.
I think everyone's watched that while they were homesick from school
Yep.
Yeah.
growing up.
Oh, while you were taking care of your son homesick from school.
Meaning you used to play hooky by telling everyone that your son was sick,
yeah.
so you guys could hang out at home.
Yep.
I don't know where Tim's throwing his camera. It must be the fact that he's eating cake. It's really good though, isn't it, Tim?
I haven't had any.
Oh, okay. Well, now eat it. But remember, you're still on camera.
They're on bullseye.
No, not that time. They closed the number. That's fine though. You do whatever you want to do, Tim. Now they're on bullseye. They had 19th before that. Philly legend. Doesn't get that name for his moniker on camera work. Good coaching there from Lee. This is just hit the little bitty wet red dot over and over again. Is that 25 or 15? That's 15. So it is 6-3.
Ooh, that was close.
No score.
This is a situation where Lee just does a 6-starter and sees if he can take out six bowls and and 6 darts.
And if Lee plays a 6-darter, does Trev panic and play one of his 3-darters?
He has to.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're Trevor right now, you'd like to win this leg without playing any more cards, right?
Which is why I think if you're Lee, you play that 6-darter anyway.
No score.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you're not going to know this reference because it's football, But it's kind of like in football where you throw in a trick play formation and it makes the other coach call timeout just so
Yeah,
you have to use a timeout for later.
Like what happened in the Colts game this weekend.
Yeah, all right. Never mind. I guess you got it. Okay, good. I didn't even watch that game. I knew that reference.
Yeah, there you go. Nice job.
Thank you. Carlos showing off the gun show again. Trying to hit 3 bulls with it. I like Carlos, but his partner's the one who I think made all this, and that's means that
Miss Nikki.
Miss Nikki is definitely my favorite of
Yes.
the of the partnership right now,
Well, she's the brains of the operation
and apparently the
and the cook.
everything of the operation.
Carlos was saying his the chicken parm was his mom's recipe.
Okay, I can see that.
I don't know if it's
Jersey.
true or not, but that's what he said.
Yeah.
Jersey chicken parm.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk to Mama Panfili about that. Yeah, it's right there. You see Carlos leaning in?
He's like all in.
Oh. I think he said right in the middle.
Yep.
Wiggle that on in there. Hillary, is it different watching Trevor as a coach, like as far as like nerves go and things like that, than it is like as a player playing this? Like just because
Yes.
it seems like you're a lot more chill, like laid back, just kind of enjoying yourself. Whereas a lot of times there's like edge of your seat for the significant other, or you just don't like Trevor and don't really care how he does.
No, 100%. When I think I even said this last time I was on for the Phoenix.
Mhm.
I get so into it, and I'm just like watching and not talking, not paying attention to anything else because I want to know what he's
said
gonna
what?
do.
That's 12, brother. That's 12.
But I want to know what he's gonna do, how he's gonna play, how he's gonna react, and now it's easier to talk about.
And I think from Trev's case, if these guys get one more bullseye,
Right there.
then you almost got to play your card. And like Janet's almost asking Trev to please play the card now, please.
Yeah.
I would feel like as a coach, if your player's saying that though, you just play the card anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
look
don't
at
need
that.
to play the card.
Yeah.
That's a double.
Look at that.
That's
Yeah.
I love that more than anything else anyway. That's awesome.
And fantastic.
Don't you dare play that card ever again, Trevor.
Yeah. You can miss every other dart. That's the highlight of the night.
That's awesome. Big
Janet
double
Pope,
ball
ladies
first
and
dart.
gentlemen.
And just the love and support for them from the team is so awesome.
Oh yeah.
Keegan doesn't even know what's happening anymore. He's so excited. They're back to 0-1.
All right. In the 10th leg, I should have prefaced this earlier. Jamie and Wade only need to win one more leg. All right. Lee,
Oh, that's amazing.
you have one. I think you have one play a game card. You only want to use it yet? Okay. All right. In
What?
that case, then, in the 10th leg, it is Carlos.
Again, he's trying to make sure that Trevor uses most of his cards, and Lee can just talk trash about not using his cards either.
Yep. And then he's beaten twice in the castle the last 2 times they played.
That's a miss by 2 that works.
75.
75.
Hey, look at that. Philly legend called it out
Yeah,
before.
Doing that, 20 and 54 right quick like that.
It's impressive.
The math was math.
And then the 1.
Yeah. Right on top.
28.
28. 28? What did you say?
28.
28.
Wade's smiling whilst he's shooting. That's always a good sign.
Well, he said they're having a great time in there.
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's just
Yep.
it's. I asked him if it's lived up to kind of the hype of it, and 25. No, it was 32. I was on the trip.
25.
Haha, I was right. And he said that it's been wonderful. It's been a great experience. And I think when we do interviews in the future, we'll quick 2 minutes, give them in and out, so they can focus more on what they want to actually focus on, which is the
Yep.
darts that's going on.
interesting call is when does Trevor have to play a card? He can't afford to lose this match, or can't afford to lose this leg, excuse me.
Thank you, John Madden. Can't lose anymore.
Nope. Got to win every remaining leg left.
We would call these must-wins.
Yep.
Yep.
The
Do or
problem is
die.
he doesn't have that many cards left anymore.
No.
1 6-darter and 3 3-darters.
30.
We
Like
still got a whole
15 darts
leg.
total.
I thought you were gonna go full Bobby Boucher the last game.
Yeah,
you gotta
at
go
least,
all out.
at least got that wild
Can't hold anything
card.
back now.
He's got that whole leg left. He's
Do you see, at this point, with how the cards have shaken out, do you see any possibility that Lee's team loses? With him having a
It's-
one leg
it's
left?
very difficult.
the only way it can happen, right, is if Trev saves one of his 6s and one of his 3s, so he gets at least 9 darts at competing against him.
I think Jamie's got to fall off. That's the only way I think
Yeah.
they're going down.
Yeah,
She's
Jamie's
been
shooting
so
lights out.
yeah.
26. She's bold. I like it. It was only 1 point she was losing. I don't blame her staying.
And we've seen teams before when they played on the siege. Winning that last leg is the hardest. Yeah, that's the hardest one to win.
All I know is I'm just happy with that churro cake.
Yeah,
So
it was
good.
really
Nothing else matters anymore.
No.
It's been great.
That's
What a
the only
great
reason I
evening.
came. That's the only reason I'm here.
It's now the only reason I'm here. I was here for a whole bunch of other stuff.
The chicken parm was excellent.
Chicken parm was good too.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all. Good seeing y'all.
Definitely not here for you, Jason.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
If that was the case, we would have been gone a long time
I
ago.
feel the love.
53.
Well, I would hope not. We weren't trying to be. All right, Jamie back on 331. Opponents on 241. If I'm Lee, I just let it ride at this point until I need to.
Ooh.
Any extra trash talk you can throw in there for Trevor is just going to be a win.
Yeah, exactly. At the end of the match, you take a picture with the remaining cards you have in your hand.
Absolutely,
And
you
post it
do.
on Trevor's timeline.
That's your actual trophy. Except we're going to need those cards back because they laminated them. You laminated them.
Yeah.
95.
How about a big 95? Good scoring.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, if Trevor if he can win this leg without playing a card,
They might be on to
yeah,
something.
that might be something. Because as soon as Lee plays his whole leg card, then you're gonna be using a bunch of them. Has he got 1 6-dart card or 2?
One.
Just 1 left. Okay.
Yeah, that one's been double crossed out now.
Yep.
That'll work.
Ooh.
Is that in there? Or is that
Oh,
Ah.
43.
7?
The wrong side of the wire there, but leaves 103.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Lee's playing some card.
He has elected to play 6 darts.
Ooh, a 6 from 263.
I like it.
I like it too.
Clever.
Did you see Janice's face? Like, what do you mean?
Well, that's not the right start. He got rid of the 3.
That's
Again.
a 3.
Yeah.
26.
Wade's back there right now saying, I could have done that.
Whoops.
Yeah. Trev's feeling good about himself on that one.
I'm sure he
He
is.
dodged that little bullet.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Trip 20, double 19. Trip 18, leads double 12.
25 scored, leads 78.
Trev has no idea right now.
His words.
Did you
He
notice
said
that?
something with an 8 in the end.
Yeah.
His words weren't working.
There you
All
go.
right, he threw
Leaves
the right.
60.
Good dart.
Now Lee's got to do something crazy here.
If Lee does do something crazy, does Trev play a 3?
No.
19.
Back up.
Back up top.
Staying.
130.
Oh, nice cover shots. Leaves 103.
That you require.
Why does he keep saying Jeanette?
You know.
Can't you?
He was really good at math.
So you know.
It's so you, girl. Don't hit a triple.
He throws pretty straight.
Good call there,
19 for
Jason.
tops.
I'm here to help.
What a commentator's jinx if I've ever seen one. That'll work.
There you go.
Tops.
Tops for the.
Win of the leg. Oh. Gosh dang one.
Sorry.
She apologized for gosh.
Well,
dang.
she almost cussed there. That was
Yeah.
All right, Jamie, 103 left.
Yeah, after every throw, Lee's back there coaching the players. And you see Trevor right back there right now having
That'll
a chat
work.
with
82 left.
82.
having a chat with Carlos.
Gotcha. Oh, good look at it.
68 left. Triple 20.
Still not bad at all. And now if you're Trevor, do you play a card here? Because if you don't, Lee does. Right?
Yeah.
Lee might not, but
Yeah.
you
don't
almost
know.
got to...
But you spent the last couple of minutes coaching Carlos.
And then Carlos goes, just play a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think you know what you're doing.
719 wire here.
This is a big moment in this match. Uh-oh.
Wrong wire.
23 left.
16 leaves 23.
Same. Stay at the bottom. Anything odd.
I like how Janet's trying to talk trash into the other team. That's amazing. She's like, don't overthink that dart. You got that. Don't worry about it. As her partner's trying to win this one. What do you got left?
16.
All right.
Who's he picking up if he hits this?
Yeah.
Himself.
Oh, right there. Right there. Great dart.
All right, Wade at 63.
Wade, you require 63.
Treble 13 for 24. Ideally.
52. 20 for double 16.
51.
No. 51, 48.
At least 32.
32 left.
Jeanette, you require
Jeanette wants
Yeah.
Trevor to shoot it, and Trevor doesn't want to shoot it. He's going to play the card.
He doesn't want to.
But he's got to.
Oh, baby.
Janet's like, we need to win this.
Well, and there's a lot of pressure on Trevor right here because you got to hit it. You coming in cold. You got 3 darts. You got to hit a double 8.
Yep.
16.
A lot of pressure. The statue.
Oh.
It's a
That's a
good
good
marker
marker.
for the coach.
There
And
you
he
go.
pins
There
it
you
in
go.
2.
10 flag.
And that's why he's one of the best in town.
Needed to do it. Does it.
Don't call it a comeback, folks.
Been here before.
And how does Lee play his card now? Or
I
does
don't
he
think
hold
so.
it? He's got to declare
In the
before the
11th
match.
flag,
He's not.
It is Wade to throw first. All the best game on.
Nope, he's not declared.
Yeah. Could be
And Wade
saving,
threw that dart quickly.
Could
like-
be saving it for that last leg decider.
As well, you got to eventually. 11.
Nope, still got more. Maybe the last one, but hopefully not. Hopper.
And you gotta hand it to Trev. He's played 3 of his cards. He's come in and won 3 games for him tonight.
Carlos rocking a medium.
I love it.
I do love medium calls. My favorite shirt size. Jamie's continued to be consistent.
41.
So polite.
Crud is what she said right there.
Oh, she said crap. It was nice and simple. That's one of the 2. Oh.
Dang it.
Let's not get carried away.
Keegan will keep him in line.
16.
Oh, no. That could have easily been so much better.
It's better than 11.
Fair. Wade appreciates that.
Oh.
100.
Big 100 from
Okay.
Wade.
That helps the
Do you see what Lee's doing? Lee's coaching up Janet. Lee's literally talking to Janet. Why are you setting that there? All right, all right, all right. Why are your shorts all rolled up the way they are, Tim? What are you trying to do
He's
here,
hot.
bud?
They're 7-inch inseams, dude. Showing off.
Well, they
my-
were when you were rolling them up.
The quads.
I used to roll my soccer shorts up.
Like at the waist.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. A little cheerleading action.
Go team, go.
My sophomore year in high school, we played JV basketball. The uniforms that we had were from 1985. So I had
Yep,
to,
the shorty
Yeah.
shorts.
I had to roll them up because they didn't fit around my thighs.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Carlos and
I hope you
Trevor,
wore
welcome to
shorts underneath those
So,
shorts. Otherwise, no, it's okay. I want to talk about the kibble and bits that's going on right now. That conversation.
Trev dog.
The little Philly legend.
Eek.
I don't know, Coach. You tell me. Is that good?
Well, that card didn't work out.
Nope.
32.
That's still better than the coach's play.
No joke. I don't hate it.
Yeah, I like the fact that he's switching to
Yeah.
another scoring number.
'Cause he wasn't feeling the 20s. I don't hate it.
That get him?
I don't know.
Been a lot cooler if I did. Probably not though. Stupid fly. Trying to
There's
get my cake.
There's always one or two, there's always one or two in here.
Well, it's when we leave the door wide open.
When I came in, the door was wide open.
Yeah, I know. God forbid we use air conditioning in here. Jason gets off the mic and we stop talking about the darts altogether. He's getting so furious.
43.
Better than Trevor still.
I just need that to be the call from this point forward. Wade with a great first start.
81.
Wade Meyer starting to come alive though. Has 100 in this round and an 81. It
And
is
an
the
11.
difference. Don't worry about that 11. That was not from him.
That was an anomaly.
Jaime was nice to match some of these numbers with him. Yeah, Carlos going a little left and right.
I've noticed like people that wear Apple Watches, like they're always looking. Like that would drive me insane if I was at the line shooting.
18.
I don't have one because I'm poor, but yeah, that would also drive me
That's
insane
Hillary's
too.
like, let me see.
Excuse me. Let me check my notifications here.
Does it like vibrate on your wrist when it happened?
If you have it all set to that.
Yes.
Yeah, that-
you can, yeah.
That'd be a hard no for me.
Yeah, but you're also weird when you play darts. Like you can't have the right sleeve on.
But
And
that's
it
the
can't
thing
be
is-
too tight. Can't be too loose.
It's easy to ignore though. Like unless you're a person that's like, oh, I gotta see who just texts me. Now phone calls, those annoy me.
So I used to be
But
big on watches, like in my late teens, early 20s. But I wore the watch part inside,
yes,
so I would do this.
one of those. Yeah.
We're talking about watches now. That's what we've gone to.
25.
All right, Wade coming up, 157 left, triple 20, triple 19 tops.
Wade, you
Look at
require
that.
157.
Man, that's why you're the Philly legend. Now what?
137. Oh,
Ooh.
triple 17.
Okay.
Yeah, he got real excited on dart 3. I could tell.
Is Trev getting a card?
He has to.
He's got a 6. That's a 6er.
This is last 6.
He's got 3 darts left after this, which means there's at least a whole leg that he can't use a card for.
19 here.
He's stepping over, which means he's probably going to stay. That was a bad call. Good switch.
78.
78's a good start to these 6 darts.
Jaime, you require 77.
And then he just ignored Jamie's fist bump.
Little pat on the back by Wade.
Like, sorry about this.
Nice
But
try,
Jamie's
bro.
about to
Nice
win
try,
this.
bro.
You won't even get the other 3.
Yep.
37's not a finish anymore. 5. Good leave.
45 scores.
And Trevor can't do anything about it.
But leave an out shot. 177 here. Jaime can be teachable.
Mm-hmm. Leaves 137. 32 left for the match. For Wade.
Require 32.
24. That's how easy I knew that switch. When you miss enough, you know exactly where you're going. All right, there's still some time.
You require 137.
At least still has 80 cards left he could play, but
He's like, that's not necessary.
he's definitely not going to do that to win. That's not his style. What is he doing?
19.
Okay, whatever Carlos just did, nobody else do that in the world.
Don't do that.
You don't need to go double there for no reason.
24.
Jaime has been been the most consistent, the MVP of this team. This is for the match. And another victory for the Flying Elbow crew.
Three.
Uh-oh, left the madhouse. Great setup shot.
Jeanette, you require
That is not what she just hit there. There's no way that's what she just hit there.
He called 8.
I can see the whole of the 17 from here.
Yep,
What?
65.
What was that lack of cussing? Was that mother of heck?
Mother flipping heck.
Mother flippin' heck.
28. Wade, you require 16.
All right, Wade Myers, double 8.
Ooh.
5 left. Double 2.
Around the
Oh,
world.
and we're
In
going
the
to the madhouse
madhouse.
now.
Now Lee uses a card if he has a chance.
Carlos, you require
Did you see Carlos hold up the card?
Yeah.
He's like, look, I have to save that. You have to do this one yourself.
He's like, you can do it.
Trevor's like,
I have faith.
we're good.
It's like, go up there, hit the stupid darts, and win this leg. Yeah, is that how he talks to you? Like with the two hands right straight and like
No, I think he knows better.
I would think that I would think he would be single if that was the case.
Or he wouldn't have any fingers.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or hands.
You gotta start believing in order.
Or at least Tyler Hensey's amount of hands.
Wow.
Hey. He loves when I throw it out there.
Deep breath from Carlos.
That was not the right shot. That was the Jason Ives move, and that's not smart.
Yeah, I would definitely go 2020 bull.
Yeah, 2020 bull is the only way to go there.
That's the only time double 15's okay.
Or whenever Luke Leather leaves it. Oh, that worked. 24 left. This to save
This
him.
is going to be loud.
Oh, we threw a good dart too.
Threw a great dart.
You know
Trevor is unflappable about that though.
Still a chance. You know how many times I've seen
Jamie, you
double
require
one,
2.
Oh yeah.
round and round and round? Still a chance.
There's a reason they call it the madhouse. It can make it go mad.
That's a great marker.
She's just good.
Yep. Oh, is that not in? Wow.
Hits the 20.
Woo!
Oh my goodness, Janet now for another
Require 24.
Robert Sloth Cody,
another
100
Rudy-
stars. Wish the
Rudy
coaches
like
were mic'd
carry
up.
off. You wish who was mic'd up?
Cody wishes the
Coaches,
coaches
were
were mic'd up.
All right, maybe next time. Double 6. This is her favorite double. No, this is Jamie's favorite double.
12.
But she could have hit anyway. Wade says you left it, you take it out.
Wade, you require 2.
It's a fair statement. Not a bad first start. Better second dart, and that will do it. Royal Payne.
And Wade.
Get it done, Gator Wade. Still the greatest. And Miss Jamie, get the job accomplished. Team Jones left a whole 1 leg to be played, 2 6 darts, and 3 3 darts. I guarantee he's going to talk about that in the winner's interview. But Hillary,
Yes.
it has been such a pleasure
So
sitting next to
fun.
you. I've really enjoyed it, every second of it.
Thank you.
You're an absolute saint for putting up with Trevor. I can't thank you enough for doing that. And thank you for being here. It was wonderful.
Absolutely. I will come back anytime you want me.
No, don't say that because we'll have you every week. We know better. And then that'll do it for me as well. But the Philly Legend's going to be on the call here to interview our champions.
Thanks. All right, while they're all getting set up, just a reminder, you can go over to magicwear.com, hit that QR code on the screen, the Siege V2 jersey, the Siege V3 jersey available now at magicwear.com. Also, go to a-zdarts.com, hit up all their specials. Big shout out to Checker Flag for the interview camera, On the Rocks, Sidelines. We greatly appreciate all your support. We can't do what we do without you guys. Again, go check out magicwear.com. Go get yourself a new jersey. I'm actually currently wearing the Siege V2 right now. You can't see it, but I am. I promise you. It's a good jersey. It's comfortable. Thank you, sir. And with that, we are joined as soon as Lee figures out the headgear. You broke the headgear? Those are expensive. Welcome. Congratulations, guys. And ladies. Sorry. So, Jamie, first time here. Unique situation, having a coach back there. How was it? How did it feel? What did you like? What did you not like? And if you go back and watch, you'll see that you were the most consistent MVP player of the whole day. So congratulations, great shooting. You shot phenomenal. Wade, what was your experience like? Now, towards the last couple legs, you seemed to get in your rhythm. You were hitting your tons. I know you had that little hiccup with the 11, but then you went 81 ton, and you seemed to settle in, almost like you figured out when your release it needed to be.
I started seeing the darts. Before I had everything else I was thinking about, and so I didn't even see the darts. I was just on autopilot, going into the 5s and the 1s. But then I started to see it, and I could follow it into the treble, and it was good to go at that point. So I felt like I finally picked it up. She carried me all night, a Wade backpack, and I'm going to get her a gift card to a chiropractor. So.
So Lee, what was your strategy involved? Was your goal to not use any of the cards, or?
Well, before we started, I told them I'm all for not using them. It's about them. But then we won the first 2 legs, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to get a good jump, win the first 2. She shot amazing in cricket. He picked her up. We got those first 2, so they started using their cards. So then it was more of, let's make them use their cards. We'll use our coach legs on the double and double out. Well, then we stole the game right before that, too, so we only had to use 1. And it just, the more they used them, they were shooting good enough to keep up with them when Trevor was even in. Didn't have to use them.
Yeah, all 3s. I'd like to hear from all 3s on this. With this unique format and situation, having a coach with these wild cards, so to speak, what would you tell somebody that may be apprehensive to come and play in the Siege? Maybe they're too nervous, they're too scared, they don't think they're good enough. Do you think this format would be something that they should actually pursue and try to get involved?
Oh, yeah. I think this was really a lot of fun, and I didn't feel a whole lot of pressure, but there's the pressure I put on myself, of course,
Lee calmed me down in there. I mean, every time I talked to him, he calmed me down, and I threw my darts. I mean, having a coach behind you that knew what he was talking about, something that I don't because I don't throw steel, was amazing, and it calmed me down tremendously.
We nicknamed him the Dart Whisperer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was great.
Now,
he's absolutely phenomenal.
The camaraderie between the teams in the back, like it started off quiet, but then like it started getting to where there's a lot of interactions, a lot of fun that was going on back there. Would you say that was a good representation of what was going on back there? Or?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was actually probably the loudest I've ever seen an arena when I was in it.
Now, most of the time, you're
Right.
playing.
Well, even with doubles, like
Yeah.
I've played doubles and I've talked here and there, but everybody was talking loud and it was going. Everybody with strategy, and it was good because could somewhat hear what they were doing. So then it helped us with our cards because we knew they were getting frustrated and wanted Trevor to play his. So it helped out. It boosted my confidence to tell them what to do, and worked out perfect.
So here's an idea on next time we do something similar to this, where the players that are actually playing get to pick when their captain goes. Like, hey, I want you to go. And
so
they turn the card in, and you have to go.
No, that's good.
Well, that works, but that was between them. I asked them every time, or they said, "Hey, play this one."
Yeah,
it was perfect.
We wanted to take it on our shoulders, and win it. And Carlos was trying to get rid of it. He was trying to give it.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, it's when you're behind, you're like, all right, we need to get level. We understand, and that was a strategy. And it's like, at the very least, we were suspecting that Lee was going to be saving that full leg for the deadline, like the very last leg, if it was all possible.
Yep.
I tried, but he only turned in a 3-dart leg or a 3-dart out.
Yeah.
I tried.
I told him she wasn't going to come back.
And then it was a good one. Like, we used the leg one on the first double and double out. And since we won and went up 3, I think it was that time, it was smart just to use a 6 card, let me try to double them in, and then it's basic 501 for him, and it's perfect. So
at that point,
it worked out great with winning that extra leg.
Did you ever think when Trevor used the full leg card, hey, let me just wash him out with my full leg card? Or
No, we didn't.
Nope, I figured I could always have a 6 in the back to try to catch up, but they literally kept up with him. He had a couple rounds that kind of hurt us, but for the most part, they kept up within 60 points of them or so the whole time they played.
He had total confidence in us.
Yep.
All right, so floor's yours. You want to give some shout-outs? That Jamie can go first?
I just want to shout out to my family and my very close friends for helping me and everybody giving me confidence to do this.
And you
had a great time.
You had a lot of people supporting you on the stream and everything. So.
Well, thank you.
Wade, how about you?
Yeah, my boys, Connor, Caden, Cameron, my wife, Pam, my buddy, Rod, who couldn't make it tonight, and Bud Crystal on that 137. They had it for you tonight. I was laughing.
That came up a couple times from both teams.
It did. It did. Always a fun time.
All right, Lee, what you got, brother?
A shout out to these two. The whole chat group we had talking back and forth, and he sent videos about a stroke, and we just talked and relaxed and went over, not really over strategy, but the way I think about things. And they accepted everything. They listened to everything I said out there. They asked questions. So a shout out to these two. Shout out to them for.
And he's an amazing coach.
Absolutely.
He told us even after the siege, if we have any questions, we are more than welcome to reach out to him. So thank you very much for that.
I think he's already blocked my number, though. But
well, congratulations. With that being said, your trophies are in front of you. You can take those. Thank you for coming out and doing this. Big shout out to our sponsors, A to Z Darts, Checker Flag, On the Rocks, Sidelines, magicware.com. Big shout out to Sidelines for supplying food tonight. I mean, it was
absolutely,
delicious.
it was delicious.
If you haven't had the churro bundt cake, go get some. It's delicious. With that being said, thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Keegan Ives, Sean Green, Jason Ives, and Tim Neal.
Who's that last guy?
Yeah, some other guy. We are To The Point Streaming. We're here every Tuesday, so tune in, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.
Cheers.
Great job.
Next week.
Great job.